This will be the podcast to bring down all podcasts. I don't know what we aired in this podcast. Hold on. We have tour dates. Brand new podcast, everybody. Tour dates. The Birdie Boy Relapse fall dates are up and running. They are on pre-sale right now. We are starting the tour in Brandon, Mississippi to finish out that fully loaded date, September 2nd. Then 3rd and the 4th, I'm in Atlantic City. Spokane, Washington. I am on the 7th, that Wednesday. To make up those dates, along with the ones in British Columbia, Canada, Vancouver, Victoria. Jesus, we're in Vancouver for 3 fucking days? No, 2 days. 2 days. Okay. Then Red Rocks on September 13th, Lafayette, Corpus Christi, Dallas, Fort Worth, Lubbock, Texas, Las Vegas, Paso Robles, Youngstown, Ohio, Charlottesville, Virginia, Florence, South Carolina, Pittsburgh, Syracuse, Indianapolis, Billings, Montana, Fargo. I'm finally going to North Dakota. I'm so excited. Duluth, Grand Rapids, Springfield. So I'm just naming them. Then back out to Canada at the end of December. Ontario, London, Toronto, and Sudbury. This podcast is good. This is what old podcasts used to sound like. Just so we're clear. I don't know what we took out. I know we had to take out some stuff because we ended up talking shit about a few people. We didn't take out all of it though, oddly enough. And we have an interesting moment at the beginning with Nikki and Shane, where Nikki talks to Shane about saying some stuff about him on Stern. Shane is cool with it. He listened to it. He goes, it wasn't that bad. But you can hear the tension in the bus. Chelcie Lynn got lucky. She came in towards the end. But on this podcast is me, Shane Gillis, Mark Normand, Nikki Glaser, Big Jay Oakerson, Brian Simpson, Chelcie Lynn, and Carter Cruz. We talked to Carter about her previous profession. And we talk about some stuff. It's a fucking great podcast. This was done outside Brandon, Mississippi. Like I said, we're making that tour date up September 2nd. This was done outside Brandon, outside the amphitheater in the tour bus and so you'll hear me talk business. I end up having to make a call about what we're going to do for the show. But it's a good one. You're going to love it. And to all the comics, if there's something I didn't edit out in here that it gives you drama, just remember, it's only like 5 days. 5 days of just fucking beef. And then if you run into that person when you see him at the club, it's not that bad. I hope we left some of this stuff in. We'll see. We will see, people. So without further ado, go to BertBertBert.com. Use the promo code BirdieBoy to get your tickets for pre-sale. General on sales on Friday. This is the best part. Can I tell you what I do? I just want to talk pre-sale for you. I love a pre-sale. I found out about Wilco's pre-sale and grabbed a fucking gang of tickets, a ton of them. Because I love buying the tickets and then inviting the people I want to go with. I love it. It's my favorite thing. So get your tickets, order 10, and then send out the text to the 10 people you want to go with. Make it your night. You buy the tickets. They'll pay you back. You buy the tickets. Make it your night where you get to go with all the people you love and come see me on tour. Okay? All the dates are at BertBertBert.com. Without further ado, today's podcast. Mark Normand, Shane Gillis, Nikki Glaser, Brian Simpson, Big Jay Oakerson, Chelcie Lynn, Carter Cruz, and Bert Kreischer. I'm looking at the weather pattern right now. It doesn't look ideal.
It does not.
We're that dot in the middle of that green.
Yeah.
So the way it works is, you got talking to the mic, Jay.
Oh, I didn't know what was happening already.
Oh, we on?
Yeah, we're on. Yeah, you got to talk to the mic too. There.
Holy shit.
The way it works is, you got to wait 30 minutes after every lightning strike, and we just had a lightning strike like 30 minutes ago. So if we don't get a lightning strike within 1 minute now, they will start loading them in, and then we will each do 10 to 15. I have to do more, but we'll each do like tag team, bam, like we're doing sets at the store, and we'll have everyone has to just bring the funniest shit you've ever done. Just murder for fucking 10.
So it's not like the store.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's like I don't want to say a club.
Yeah.
Don't. There's none. There's none right now you can say across the board like they're bringing the heat every
Not
week.
anymore.
Isn't that crazy? New York's having a moment.
Yeah, we got a good group right now.
You got a good group. We were having a fucking definite moment. That sounds like lightning.
Yeah.
We were having a definite moment in like 2009. LA was going like this. Ba, 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 ba.
Star makers.
I keep thinking of that. I think of that a lot because when Opie and Anthony was going off, that was like New York ran everything.
Heyday.
LA wasn't doing shit.
Yeah. We
Come on
had
in.
Patrice. We had
And was Nikki coming in too?
Quinn and Norton and all that
Patrice,
shit.
And then it was the death of Patrice that started the beginning to the end.
He died? Sorry.
He was sick.
Like, grab a mic.
I have one of his toes in a case.
Oh, I thought you were smoking out of your nose.
Little Afrin.
Yeah.
Get juices going.
Yeah. You doing Afrin and then lighting a joint?
Yeah.
I like your joint case, Jay.
Would you say Rogan made the fanny pack hetero?
No, that's not a fanny pack. And by the way,
It's not?
Rogan has
Shoulder bag.
Oh, come on.
Rogan has tried desperately to make the fanny pack regular. But even still, when you see it on him, you're a little bit like, leather, huh?
Yeah. Is that Joey Buttafuoco, I think, when I see a fanny pack?
First of all, I have a fanny pack. I love my fanny pack. It's not right here. But I very seldomly wear it.
Yeah, they work, though. I mean,
Oh, they're so
don't
fucking
realize
valuable.
how
They're
much
better
you
than
carry.
pockets. Nikki, get in here. How great would it be to be
I
a
want it
kangaroo?
bouncing on my fucking fupa.
Well, that's the problem when you're fat. If you have a fanny pack, it's kind of difficult. Is that for me?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
bouncing
my
on you.
God.
It's bouncing on your above dick meat.
God damn
That's
it, Nikki,
true.
you spilled coffee on me.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
This sucks.
party's over.
This day's gone straight
Honestly,
to hell.
This sucks, dude.
So we're just waiting.
okay.
Any minute now. Well, it's 8:31. Any minute now, we'll get a call from the venue. What do you guys want to talk about?
Uvalde?
Fully loaded? Okay. Good call,
yeah,
good
yeah.
Call, good call.
I was thinking the fully loaded tour.
How are you feeling? Have you had one of these canceled yet? Because of
yeah.
Oh, really?
and how do you handle it? So what's your protocol
I
for?
actually don't. It does not affect me. Like I go. This is for whatever reason. I try to micromanage everything. This is so out of my control. I go, leave it up to God. We're supposed to have a show. One of us was going to shout the N-word. You know, God stopped it for us.
Right.
Do you think about all the money? Do you think about the people not getting to see you and how you're gonna have to come back here at some point and
Yeah.
the wasted day? Like for me, it wasn't a wasted day though. I feel like
No.
even if we don't get to do a show tonight, I had so much fun today. And
That slide.
it's nice that we get this hang because I was kind of getting sad because we have to leave at midnight tonight as opposed to having a long hang afterwards. What are you laughing at? God, what are you laughing at, Shane?
Nothing. Keep talking.
Every time I start talking a little too long, he starts laughing and it makes me self-conscious. But I'm just saying that I'm glad that we have a hang now as opposed to a show.
I like to watch the faces of people around her when she's going.
And what do you see in those faces, Shane? What do you observe and what makes you giggle?
I see people's souls leaving their fucking bodies.
I do this for a living, Shane. It's really insulting.
I'm sorry. I'm fucking.
No, you know
it
what? One
doesn't
thing
stress
about
me
this
out.
trip that I've actually really loved is that
Oh, God.
I love this guy now, and I think that I didn't know him before,
Yeah.
and we weren't friends, and we started off on a bad foot, but.
For real?
And I was like scared to like even be on this trip with
Damn
him.
it.
Really?
Sorry.
Yeah, like just because I just don't want it to be tense. Not, but
to add some
I would
levity
have
to
been.
this
You know what I'm saying? I
conversation.
would have been. I wasn't actually,
Why
but I
did you
would have
start
been. I
off
would
on a
have
bad
avoided.
foot?
I would have probably turned down these dates if we hadn't made up on Instagram prior
Wait.
to getting
Oh,
offered.
I'm so
Jeez.
confused. How did you make up on
This took a
Instagram?
turn.
You want to look at people's faces now, Shane?
Holy hell.
Can I get a beer, Shane?
Why's everyone got sunglasses on?
It's easier
he-
to face things.
Okay.
What?
It's not awkward at all. I don't think Shane. I'm sorry I brought it up. We can totally not talk about it. Okay, good.
Who invited
Wait, what
Nikki?
happened?
I just was I was on Stern and I said like stupid shit about commenting on his SNL thing. And I didn't expect to get asked about it, and I just said stuff I don't even know what I said. I wouldn't even want to revisit. I'm embarrassed of what I said, and
Wait, I thought this is you were on
and I
SNL,
didn't know
Shane?
him. What?
Yeah, I was
That's a
on
Mark
SNL.
Norman. No, okay. So that
Yeah.
but
It was no big deal.
I think it's easier probably for Shane on the other side of this to go. Yeah.
Well, no, Nikki hit me up and sent me an apology explaining it, and I was like, great. That's all.
I got one of those. I got one
That's
of
all that
those.
matters.
So many people I've had like, I'm right and they're wrong and they don't know what, like, you just get, thanks, Mark.
It's the last one. Swear
They
to God.
get,
I mean, at least
You
hit
just-
it on the microphone if you're gonna do it.
I put it in.
Oh,
you don't consider how you could maybe be wrong in the situation. And
Can
then
I
you
tell
go,
you when I
let
fight
me
with
just do
Leanne?
an experiment where, what if I was wrong? What would that look like? And then you go, oh, I kind of sucked. What, are you doing it again?
No, it's good.
Can
I
you
feel
not
like
film me farting, by the way?
fighting
I
with
can't
a-
have that on camera.
Last night we watched Apocalypto, and
We tried.
we tried. We got
We tried because
John Mann said
I don't
cut
mean
off
to-
the subtitles.
Yeah.
He goes, this is a movie. And I actually thought, because it was 4:30 in the morning, we were at a gas station. And I thought maybe Mel Gibson, because he's a great filmmaker, maybe he actually made a movie in a foreign language and meant for us not to read the subtitles, but to understand the movie without subtitles. Maybe that was his intention. And I went, you know what, mans? I'm not going to bust your balls. So I think you're right about this. And then I realized the pivotal point of the movie, words are very important.
Yeah.
When he goes, he killed my son. We're going to go find him. If you don't know that that's his son, then you're like, why are they fucking going so hard after this guy?
Yeah.
And then when he goes, my name is Leopard Paw.
Yeah.
These are my jungles. I hunt these with my father. My sons will hunt these jungles.
alert.
My father's sons will hunt these jungles. Come and get me. Like, if you don't know if he goes, come and get me, if you think he's sitting at the bottom of the waterfall going, nanani boo boo, stick your head in doo doo. Like, there's so much to be interpreted where I go, you're out of your mind, man. You needed subtitles.
By the way, birds chirping. Mans.
Mans, it's for deaf people.
Mans.
have different subtitles.
I think the movie comes with subtitles into the, you know.
I don't think you can.
The
I don't
Mayan.
Yeah, we were using the TV
You know, like, in
subtitles
parentheses.
versus
The best part of the
I
whole
hear you.
fucking movie was when Man said, turn off the subtitles. And Shane, who's in a Normatech getting his legs pumped with thing goes, do you speak ancient Aztec, man?
Mans. I've never met someone the dynamic duo, dude, of just destroying a fucking movie.
Dave and
Of
Mans
Dave and Mans.
destroy a movie.
I was furious going into. So the first night,
Have
we
you ever
watched
seen?
it.
Have you ever seen two black guys fuck a white chick, and
Yes.
you can tell it's racial? You can tell,
Carter.
like,
Yeah.
and then you see her at the end, and she's like, her like lipstick's everywhere. That's what Mans and Dave do to a movie.
They really do.
They're like,
You black
tell
chick.
your daddy, yo,
They face fuck you with movie.
dude. What the? Tell it when the boat showed up.
Oh, Dave's sitting there. Dave's been wrong about everything. He said the wrong thing every time. Finally, boats show up at the end of Apocalypto, and he goes,
This is how Apocalypto ends.
"Pirates,
Leather.
It's like, God damn it! dude.
It's the most significant part of a movie. And Tiger, spoiler alert, Leopard Paw is
Jaguar.
running from the two last guys that are Jaguar Paw, running from the two last guys that are going to kill him. He gets to the beach, drops to his knees. They go up to kill him, and they all look at the same thing. And we cut to clearly conquistadors are about to storm the beaches, and Dave goes, "Pirates." And he's, by the way, he's not joking.
Earnestly.
No, it
Earnestly.
was-
And then he
That's
goes,
great.
and then he says, we go, Dave, they're conquistadors, and he goes, Ponce de Leon.
everything.
Association.
It really. And then Mans is sitting there like, it's quicksand,
Yeah.
and I was just like, "Oh, is it Mans?" He's like, "Yeah, hold on, let me see. Yeah, it's quicksand." And I was like,
He's
"Dude,
drowning in mud.
I,
No, it's quicksand.
I can't believe how bad you guys." And I knew it was coming. I knew it because the first night we watched it, and it was great. There was
Amazing.
no Dave and Mans, and it was the first half of the movie, which is just shitty. It's just Jaguar Paul getting his life destroyed, and it was like, holy fuck, I can't wait to see this. We were we were at the after party
pumped.
last night. Like, let's get the fuck out of here.
I know.
Let's watch Apocalypto. This is going to be great.
Is that really the name?
That's his
Jaguar
name.
Paw? It's the
Yeah,
real
Jaguar
one.
Paw,
It's
yeah.
so funny.
Well, he's indigenous, so I don't think their names are funny. But
sorry.
Okay,
That's what I
E?
offended. I'm so sorry.
no, don't worry. I'll defend you publicly. I'll defend you.
You would defend. You
Go
would.
on, Howard
You'd go
Stern.
to the fucking mattresses for Nikki.
I would be so excited to be like, fire her down.
I would say I deserve it. I deserve
No,
No, you weren't that bad.
you,
on
you,
me.
you. No, yeah.
You weren't. I watched it.
it. Thank you.
It really wasn't that bad.
I couldn't watch it again, so
I did. It wasn't that bad.
He played it for all of
Thank you
us.
for saying
Yeah.
that.
I was so excited for a friend to be on Howard Stern.
Ah.
Oh, I know.
He's like, Nikki's on Stern.
Dude, I
She was
get so
"That
stoked
Shane
when
Gillis
everyone
guy
I know
is a
does
piece of
Stern."
shit."
And then he He called me to comment on the Will Smith thing the day after it happened. Woke me up in the like 4 a.m. I wake up to a call from Baba Booey or like a text being like, "Hey, can you comment on it?" I don't even have my thoughts together about it. Does anyone even now? Like,
no. I mean, well, yeah, I have my thoughts on it, but
I don't like to be. That's why he's good. That's why Howard Stern is good. He will put you in a position to say things that you're just saying. You got to give him an answer because you don't want to give him a non-answer. You want to like honor.
That's why he's
him.
great. He made the lead singer of LFO
You get
fucking
brazen
interesting.
and you just say,
that guy died. You know that?
No, really?
From cancer at like 20, right after he had his
LFO?
LFO. I like girls who wear Abercrombie and Fitch.
That main guy was on Howard Stern once, like a 2-hour interview of the most interesting.
Guy was fascinating.
Really?
The guy was fascinating. He was fascinating. First of all, he was with
Jennifer Love Hewitt at the time.
Whoa.
He is. You know, I gotta apologize, to Jennifer Love Hewitt, because I talked shit about her one time.
Why?
How could you? She's perfect.
I know.
What?
I know.
Who else could we
Why'd you
name
talk
drop?
shit on her?
Because I saw something I didn't understand it. She was on 24 My Life on MTV, and she had her friend, and they were filming her, and she bought her friend a present, like diamond earrings or something, and her friend's like, "Well, what are these for?" And she's like, "I don't know. I just thought I'd get them for you." And I was like, "How sad is she?" You know, just shitting on her. And now I do that all the time. And I go, "Oh, it feels good to get presents." That's why she did it. It makes you feel good to see someone go, "Oh, I didn't even need these. Oh, that's so nice." So I'm really sorry, Jennifer Love Hewitt. You're not fucking crazy, as I said. But
Did you fall in love with her and
LFO,
can't hardly
let's go
wait?
back to LFO.
Oh yeah.
LFO. I was laying in bed. Have you ever had a moment with a song where you are laying in bed and you realize how brilliant the song is? And
Well,
you
never
go,
an LFO song.
Yeah, you got that with the LFO?
No.
dude.
I like Hollister.
This LFO song. I'll go to.
Because I think Jonathan Knight of New Kids on the Block sang it best when he said, "You've got the right stuff, baby."
Okay, so this is the song. Now I've never gotten anyone. Oh wait, this is the radio edit. It may not be. Hold on. Hang on.
Wait, we can't afford that.
You don't. Shut your fucking mouth. It's not your
We get
podcast.
air conditioning?
Too loud.
Oh, great.
Man, hang on. When did you produce my?
While you're
fucking
bringing it up,
podcast?
can I say something that's really one of the funniest
LFO.
things?
Manzi
No,
Pelosi.
Of a boy
we can do whatever the
band?
fuck we want.
Can I say what a funny thing
I
of a
don't
boy
care.
band that you should
We'll be
watch?
there.
To
We're in
anyone
Boston,
listening,
Mississippi.
I am what?
Turn
is
on the air.
you should
If
watch
everyone wants the air turned on.
New
that's
Kids
fine.
on the Block a few years ago doing "You Got the Right Stuff" on Howard Stern. It's like an acoustic performance they do. And I didn't realize that Donnie Wahlberg's the one who does the "All That I Wanted" was like the high part. That was him when they were younger. He has no singing voice, and he tries to hit that note at 6 a.m. And you could tell Jenny McCarthy's in the room, and he just keeps awkwardly like laughing with her, like I'm not even really trying that hard. He's the only one that has no singing voice.
Donnie, where are you
It's
going?
one of the funniest videos though.
So wait, I need you to hear this because I was laying in bed. It's probably 2001 when this came out, and this lyric,
I always think of that too. Sorry.
this lyric is the best lyric that I've ever heard. Okay,
Ever heard?
Yeah,
Ever.
Yeah, because you can tell he put
Can't
More
wait
than
for
I
this.
hurt myself today to see if I still feel.
because this lyric
Inside job.
tells you more about this
Building
man
7.
than, and it's the most honest lyric ever written in
Gynecology.
any music song. Okay.
And I think
We broke up before the punk. Told everyone that
I was gay.
Oh yeah, it's the greatest
yes, I
fucking lyric
remember that.
ever.
Oh, I
We
missed
broke up
that.
from, and you told everyone that I was gay.
Yes.
Who shared more? You know that really happened. You know that he had a girlfriend, and he was like, "I really want to get this boy band going. Should I frost my tips?" And she was like, "I think." And then they broke up, and she was like, "He's gay. You know, he like listens to fucking," and he wrote it in a song. And I was like, dude, that guy shared. That's what I want to do with my stand-up. I want to put a bit in a bit where you go, that really fucking happened.
That's
Like,
what you do already.
Yeah.
I know, but that
inspired
me so
you
much.
back when you first heard that. That was when you were
2001,
like,
I went.
this
That's-
is vulnerable
'cause
as fuck.
Mike Young had a joke. These are the things that I love in art. Mike Young had a joke. He said, "Do you remember when you were kids and you get in the dirt, but you always had that one friend that was a fucking deviant, and he'd take it too far? You'd be like, yo, let's go roll Brenda's house.' And he's like, yeah, then we'll kidnap her fat dad." and I always love that joke because I go, that really happened. I can see them in a van, and he's like, yeah, let's kidnap her fat dad. But just the way,
Yes.
the the when you go, oh, that really happened, you know?
When you're able to take a thing, I remember knowing that if anyone ever found out I wet the bed until 4th grade, I remember in 4th grade saying I'm gonna have to kill myself. Like if it gets out, I will, like, it's gonna suck because I have to kill myself. Like if someone finds out about that, because it was so shameful. Having thought, I remember staring at my VCR blinking and being like, I wonder how I'll do it. And then it's so ironic that that's the thing that I do for a living now is talk about those things that I thought were like, if anyone finds out, like that guy being like, she told everyone I was gay, probably devastated him. And then he puts it in a song and then he has the power back from it or whatever.
So he died.
Ironically, he presented it in the gayest way possible through boy band music.
I was gay. Okay.
So
Can you believe she said I was gay? Dancy dance, twirly twirl.
You know what an LFO stands? By the way, I think his brother's a friend of mine on Twitter or on Instagram. Do you know what LFO stood for?
Think of a couple F's.
Can we get a clue?
You're never gonna get it.
Okay.
Light funky ones.
God.
Shut up.
I swear to God, I knew that.
Oh, Christ.
Were you gay in high school? So
Dude,
wait.
what the fuck?
So wait. So they're out of Bedford, Massachusetts. Rich Cronin, his brother Mike Cronin is a comic.
Mike Meat.
Yeah, Mike Cronin, that's his brother.
They're out of
I'm kidding.
Massachusetts.
They're kidding. Yeah, they're out of Massachusetts.
Yo,
He would
Massachusetts, for being such a tough town, produces straight boy bands out of the
Really? Who else?
From New Edition, New Kids on the Block. They're all fucking Boston.
Damn, Marky Mark.
So he was born in 1974 at 36. He died at 36. He sought treatment for constant headaches and was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia. Underwent chemotherapy in Boston, and by 26, his leukemia was in remission. But in 2007, he died. His brother started the Rich Cronin Hope.
It should still
Foundation.
say ... Got JLH in her prime.
Yeah, he did.
Prime.
God giveth, God taketh away, you know?
Yeah.
She's
Here,
probably
here.
the one girl that really every guy can agree is just perfect. That can't hardly wait. If you were,
I think it was that movie. It's that movie
her
specifically.
walking in and just being like kind of nervous,
Yeah.
looking around the party is like the shot of the
Yeah.
like that time.
Totally.
Because she also didn't look like the hot cheerleader girl from like your school.
Yeah.
It seemed like a regular girl that just happened to have
Ample bosom.
gargantuan tits and a
Yeah,
beautiful
buxom.
face.
Man,
Yeah.
dude, can you remember how great? Sorry, Nikki, but when I'm just guys, but do you remember how what was the grade? 8th grade when big tits were like. I remember there was a girl with big tits, and I thought, I wonder if I'll ever get to date a girl like that.
Oh.
Like being like,
Yeah.
I remember my buddy John Freitas was, and I went, he's got the dream life. He can play with those tits whenever he wants.
I know.
I think I was in 7th grade. I might have been in 8th grade. And then, do you remember the first time you got to play with big tits and you were like, I'm going to do everything to these.
Yeah.
And then you just feel them and you're like, that's it, huh?
I
Yeah.
do remember my first time. It was my grandmother's basement.
Oh shit.
And This
Grandma.
girl took her, the girl, yeah, my grandmother.
Jason!
No, this girl I'd known forever. Like she
was
took her shirt
dementia.
off, and I touched her boobs, and then she laid on top of me, and she goes, "What do you want to do next?" And I went, "I think my grandma's coming home, so you have to leave," because I didn't really plan ahead of that.
I'm not really good at sex. And so I won't have sex with someone unless I plan on being with them.
Nah, you just gotta be bad at sex.
Unless you know that they can like accept you for being bad.
Yeah.
at sex.
Like when first time I had sex with Leanne, I totally had.
Wait, why are you
orgasm.
bad at sex, Bert?
I'm bad.
Yeah, what does
Yeah,
that
but if it's
mean?
a- but if
It's because that's not who I am. I'm not the sex guy. I'm not like I don't look at things sexy. I mean, I get turned on like everyone else, but I'm not like at a strip club. I'm not like fucking yeah.
Oh no,
I never
me
can be that
either.
guy. It makes me uncomfortable.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, like-
an ogler.
Yeah.
That's odd.
Yeah, but I mean, listen, I don't think
Did
most
someone
men
just
are
hit
like
a-
leery oglers. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what the correlation
I
is
think that
between
when
being that guy
you-
being versus good at fucking.
But
Yeah.
I have a hard time turning it off.
Like
turning off
like you
my
have a hard time
personality.
like getting sexy and like being like serious and sincere and
Yeah.
like yeah.
I don't
I
have
get that.
sexy face. I have vulnerable face. So like I don't like good. Like Leanne one time said, "You got to do something different with your hands during a blowjob," and I was like, "Why?" And she goes,
You're just doing
Usually
jazz
that's what
"No,
hands.
no, because I put them up my ears like I'm getting robbed. I put them up here,
Oh my god.
and my face is like very like we're like." And she's like, I feel like I'm hurting you, like I'm stealing this from you. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm not gonna grab her head and be like,
Yeah,
you know?
I can't do that either.
But there's no middle ground. I don't know who the fuck to
Yeah,
be.
you don't think you're
to
good
the
with like
mother
your
of your
hands or
kids.
eating pussy or
if
anything?
you grab our
I'm really
hand,
good
you
at
don't
eat-
have
I'm-
to
I'm really good at
Slam it into
going
you.
down on Leanne, but like
And I
You know
think
her Steve.
Carter is saying a massage on the shoulders would be nice. And
Yes.
I am like, I've never even heard that before, and boy, that sounds great.
That's all I do.
That's
Nice.
not bad.
That's a
Shoulder
rest.
massage?
Yeah, I'll rub the arms.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll be
what are you
like,
talking
nice.
about?
I braid their
While you're
hair.
getting
all
head.
the time. If it meant a back rub, I would do
Yeah.
it all the time.
No,
Yeah,
No.
touch the shoulders, come
No.
around,
Yeah.
grab a boob.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Yes.
What are you
do
talking
that.
about?
Massage shoulders
Not,
while
I'm
you're
not
getting.
talking like a good
Not
one.
a deep tish. You're just talking about surface.
Yeah,
Little shoulder
just-
rubs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
little
a good way
shoulder
to
rubs.
communicate, like, do this,
Oh
that.
wow, I am hands by the ears.
No, this is not.
No, it's a good way to communicate. Like if my girl's
That is weird.
mad, I do a little fucking dog whisper. I'm like, "Tsk."
Yeah, you.
You know what I mean? I'll give her
Wait,
a rub,
wait.
And if it's
So
bad,
you'll
I go,
just
"Tsk."
reach down and like close her jaw a little more and be like,
Yeah.
and then slower.
I hit my lady with the spray like a cat.
Yeah, spray it.
Get off of there.
I'll hand on the shoulder, my other hand squeezing the base of my wiener and pushing back my gunt to give a little more blowjob length.
Hey, you got to do that sometimes.
Yeah.
Out of the gun.
One hand's definitely pushing down, and then the other one's shoulders.
Wait, have
or
you ever
whatever.
had a hard time kissing a girl, like doing a first kiss? No, I'm not. I know your answer, Mark, but
What do
like,
you mean kissing?
If the girl's a bad kisser, which
no.
doesn't happen.
I think we're all speaking a different language right now.
Wait, Bert.
I'm speaking Aztec. You're speaking ancient Mayan.
Bert,
Subtitles.
I am just like you in the. I feel like I can relate to you in the sense of like the awkwardness of like the first move, that kind
Yeah.
of thing, like just kissing, like just making out and not making it either sex or not. Like
It's overwhelmed me at times.
So gross.
So
to me
I've dated.
too.
I've dated girls 3-4 dates, not kissed them, and then just was like, I guess I'm never gonna fucking kiss
I've
them.
never in my life. I'm so afraid of rejection. I've never in my life gone on for an unjoked about at least kiss.
Oh.
Like I'm
That's how you get into
I'm
it.
real big on like is it stupid that we're not making out? You know,
No,
like shit
that's
like
good.
that.
That's
Yeah.
still a
Yeah, I
move.
do the
That's
same
still a
thing.
move.
Oh,
I
yeah.
always gotta make some
I
jokes. If I
always
go in,
do.
if I would not survive
I wish I had known
emotionally,
that.
a girl doing this, like turning the head over. It's never
worst.
happened in my
I've
life.
I've been
It's happened to me.
rejected.
It's happened to
I've
me.
been rejected by doing. I would always go. I'd be hanging out with someone and then go, because I want to make it funny, and also like I was just so. And you just get. You're like, he's never gonna make a move, and then I would just go, oh, you know what I wanted to tell you, and they just like casually and be like, we should make out, and then they would be like and then they'd be like kind of shocked, and then it kind of cuts the tension, and then they either do. But I've had guys be like, no, I just don't feel it. Or like, I have a girlfriend, like where you just are like, oh, I just didn't need to do that. And now I have to like know you and see you at this comedy festival the rest of the weekend.
I still feel bad about
Oh.
that. Sorry.
Well, here's the thing. I've never even had that happen because by the time I'm asking that, it's the time that in my mind I'm like, I should just quietly because like it's happening. We're here. She's came back to
Yeah,
wherever.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like she clearly said everything and led on the situation to get where it's at. But I still will make the joke because I just need to hear them go like, it's like, yeah,
Consent?
absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. But not just for that. I've never.
No, I'm not talking about like consent, but like just in terms of you need to get
Just
like
that she wants to
please
do it also.
yes.
Yeah.
Because just leaning in and having someone go, tilting
that's
away.
brutal.
No, yeah,
You
I've
know what it
told
was?
it away
It all
before.
I've told this on a bunch of things before. When I was 17, after the girl I lost my virginity to, I started dating this girl. I didn't know she was a virgin, but I thought we were fucking. I thought we were gonna fuck. Like she was butt naked in my room. I went down on her and everything, and then I went and got a condom, and she was like, "No." And then I thought she meant she didn't want to use a condom, which I was like,
Oh my
"Nice."
God, that's so funny.
And then I even said I was like, "Yeah, all right." And I just came over, and she goes, "No, I mean, I don't want to have sex." And I felt so I felt so dumb that I really have never. I've tried my whole life to never repeat that kind of feeling. I've never. Dude, I always have a thing. It's so bad. When Me Too happened, people were like, "How many Me Too's you got coming?" I remember Keith Robinson asking me that. I was like, "None, dude. I brought a girl back to my room in Kansas City once at like 2 a.m. She came back at 7 a.m. I had shown her every funny YouTube clip I could, and whatever other fucking music and then I went to go piss, and when I came at 7 a.m. I came out and her clothes. I'm better at this now. This is a million years ago,
Yeah.
but it was still like indicative of my personality. Her clothes were on the floor, and she was under the like comforter, like naked. And I popped in the bed and I go, "What do you want to do now?" And she goes, "Dude." She actually went, "Dude," and I was like, "Oh, all right, let's fucking rock."
It is tough to tell sometimes. Like, ladies, you need like a flag, like they put at a Mexican restaurant that lets you know, like, let's do it.
Well,
I
I just do believe
I
a
have way
girl.
to know for
please.
sure. I've shared this before, but I really think this is good. If you are sitting next to someone. Okay, can I do it? Can I consensually act out? Like if you want to check if a girl is down to make out. So if you get close enough where if you're just hanging out as friends, like say we're just hanging out as friends, and I would do a thing where you would get close enough that your legs would accidentally touch anyway underneath the table, or like you would accidentally like be next to each other in a picture or something like that, where you wouldn't need to lean as much.
Pete, take what's yours, dude. Take what's yours, Pete.
This will not. This protects you from being embarrassed or like you are totally protected from looking like you want to test it. So you accidentally have your leg touch. Like it's almost so like a piece of paper could go between the touch, right? So subtly. If that now you can feel that, right? You can feel that. Now if I was but listen,
Yeah, right.
if I was,
The computer's about to lift.
listen, if I was Jay, would you correct this? It's the easiest thing to do, right? This. It's the easiest correct. Like if it's just
Kiss
like
me on the mouth, Pete.
but if it's the easiest thing to like even if you move slightly, it would stop. Like even if you didn't mean to. But if you keep it steady in that place to have that slight touch, and the girl keeps it for over like 12 seconds, you're good to go. You're at least good to go to lean in for a kiss.
All right.
That's
Can I
what
tell you
I
what's
said.
funny? It's funny. I didn't even think about it. Nikki's here. Nikki's seen like the actual like the first time we ever worked together in San
That was
Francisco.
7 seconds, by the way.
A million years ago, we worked together in San Francisco, and Nikki came to my room to smoke pot afterwards. And I was like, we hung out for like 45 minutes, smoke, and then I think I literally said, I was like, well, so this isn't like a fucking thing. So, and she was like, so I'm gonna crash out, and she was like, yeah, she's like split, and it was like, because I was like, we hung out. No.
Listen. I love Jay. Like it just wasn't our vibe. It just wasn't our vibe. But I just wanted to hang out with him. And you know what I like about
But
Jay?
I believe that that's why I'm saying at 6 a.m, why I can still be like, I think this girl also might just want to fucking hang and
That
like
happens.
and talk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you must have
Thought
gone
about
in.
it.
You were like, "This is it."
What do you mean?
When she came back to your room,
No, I was like, I
There's
figure when we
heavy.
get back there, we'll see if that's what the vibe. But I wouldn't start that. I'd see if she was like,
you should have ripped her clothes.
It's like,
I
you're
know.
touching my leg.
We probably still be together. I know that I knew that I was in a like I rarely have like guys come onto me in like a room that I'm alone with them where I'm like I've never had that happen because I kind of don't. And this sounds like victim blaming something. I really don't go alone with my mom scared me when I was young and told me that if you're ever alone with a boy, they'll rape you. Like, that was my sex talk.
Jesus Christ.
And so I was
Dad.
terrified of boys. So now if I'm alone in a room with a boy, I either want to have sex or I know they're never going to rape. Like it feels safe. And I know they're not going to make it awkward. Like, I don't know. Our dynamic was just like clearly friends.
just hanging.
And, I just didn't feel threatened, but that makes sense because you wait.
Yeah, I'm just.
I always feel like
I've had plenty of one
What?
night like road things, but it's always like it has to be laid out. It's
Right.
got to be laid out from. I don't have any kind of like.
That's a gamble.
Now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp. I don't know if you've ever been in a bad place where you can't see further than your face. It's funny, you can work out and you feel better for a little bit, but you need to do something else. You got to take care of your brain. You got to take care of your emotional state of mind. You could be run down, you don't even know it. Everyone lifts weights, everyone tries to eat healthy, but what about your brain? Why not take care of your brain? You can't have a great day if you don't have a great brain. That's why I do therapy. I should do it more often, quite honestly. I do online therapy. If you want to do online therapy, if you're looking for therapy, let me tell you about BetterHelp. BetterHelp is online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat only sessions, so you don't have to talk to anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you don't have to get in a car, and you're not stuck in traffic, and you're not in some elevator with some stranger sitting in a waiting room waiting for your turn. That therapy takes forever. We're talking bam, in and out. And you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. If you're interested in therapy at all, try this. Try BetterHelp. Try video therapy. It really, really does help me. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/Bert. That's betterhelp.com/Bert. It's summertime and the days are hot and the grill is going. It's perfect time. Why am I singing this whole thing? It's summertime. Days are hot, the grill is going. It's the perfect time to enjoy some wine with some friends and family. But did you know summer heat and sunlight can spoil your wine and your good times if it's not properly stored? Now's the time to get those bottles out of the boxes or off your countertops and protect them with a wine fridge from Wine Enthusiast. Wine Enthusiast designs and offers the largest selection of wine coolers for every drinker, every budget, and every size collection. Wine expert storage consultants are available by phone to help you find the right fit for all your needs. Wine Enthusiast is the premier destination for the wine lifestyle, offering an incredible selection of unique wine accessories, glassware, furniture, wine storage, gifts, and more. Visit wineenthusiast.com or text BERT to 511-511 to check out all the Wine Enthusiast summer savings. Text BERT to 511-511. Text BERT to 511-511 today. Certain exclusions may apply. You may receive up to one additional text. Text fees may apply. Text STOP to opt out. I've only had, I think, 2 one-night stands.
Yeah.
I know, but I think those are the only 2. One girl was from Liverpool, and one girl was from...
Did you know them? Or was it truly one night?
No, I think the one girl from Liverpool did it so her and her sister had a place to sleep. I'm pretty sure.
Hey, whatever works.
I mean, but she came into I remember she was from Liverpool. We went to Six Flags that day in Jersey.
It's not a one night stand.
No. Well, we went.
It's a
we,
date.
Exactly. That's what
You dated that person.
Yes.
No. They were backpacking through America. They came to the Boston Comedy Club that night. We partied, and they were like, "You want to go to things with us?" And I was
Great
like,
Adventure?
Yeah. And I was like, "Yeah." So I went with them, hung out with them all day, had a really good time, and then that night I did my spot. They came to the club, and we went back to my place. Her sister was tired, passed on the couch, and I was like, "You guys can sleep here if you want." I was like, "There's another couch." She goes, "Is there room in your bed?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, it's gonna be, but it's gonna be tight." You know, my brain. And so we got in bed, and I remember she had been smoking cigarettes, drinking Cavassier or Hennessy, and smoking Cool Menthol. And when we started,
Was it
kissing,
Busta Rhymes? What you fuck, dude?
all I thought the whole time, Jay, was this is what it's like. Smells like to have sex with Tupac the whole time. By the way, this is when we were hanging out at the Boston. Yeah, you might have met them. And 2 girls from Liverpool, and she was tongue tied, so I couldn't get her to. She couldn't get her tongue out of her mouth. So every time you tongue tied.
Oh, it's when the bottom doesn't separate enough. They can
doesn't
do
separate.
surgery on it, but some people don't have.
And so
that thing underneath here.
Yeah.
it's
goes
when
all the way
it goes
like
all
the end of your tongue.
so you can't get your tongue out of your
How
mouth.
long is this something that comes on late?
You're talking a deaf
No, you
person.
just-
Now you're born with it.
You're just born with it.
What was making out with her like?
It was like licking her tongue because she couldn't get it out of her mouth.
She's like, that's the most you get.
Oh, with that Liverpool accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Maybe
but
she wasn't Liverpool
is there any
player.
room in your bed, mate?
Yeah. Here he does.
So my lady likes insults in bed, and I can't do it.
Wow.
Yeah, she wants to be just mocked and ridiculed, and I feel too bad.
Have you ever Googled it? Like what you could say?
No.
I mean,
Google
well,
it.
show me a picture. I'll tell you what to say.
Well, that's the thing is you can't be real.
You should fuck it and be like, we're never getting married.
What?
You think I'd marry you?
That's the thing.
What
I just
about
say you're a
not-
bad driver and shit.
yeah, that's.
But that doesn't, if
Is
she
it
wants
like
Amanda, did you
she
do-
was
did you come in
physically
with
mocked,
news?
Maybe like you're a dumb slut kind of
that's
stuff.
that stuff.
Well, then that's fine.
I feel weird saying it.
Okay, well then.
not guilty. I just feel stupid because she asked me to, and then I do it, so it feels forced and weird.
Can you give an example of what you said?
I call her a tard. And
You stupid bitch.
Yeah.
Wait, how you're fucking your fiance?
Yeah.
You say you fucking retard.
And it's like through teeth, like, you tard.
Holy
Because
shit.
I feel so stupid.
Holy shit.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to think of insults. That's an
That's
insult
wild.
where I come
Fucking
from.
stupid
Your
bitch.
breath smells.
That would work.
Dude,
Yes.
just like, what?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You can't tell a story
You're
to
cooking
save your fucking
shitty.
life. Your cooking tastes like shit. Your feet look old.
Dude, yeah. Why are your hands so veiny?
Yeah.
I hooked up with it was a wait staff at Dr. Grin's and it was so fun, beautiful, so hot, and really
Was I with you?
no.
Hold on. Was it me, you, and damn fool?
Wait.
Jay, it was. I was with you.
Oh, you were the theater.
It was no, Jay. Me, you, and damn fool did Dr. Grins one time, and you brought a chick home, and you had the best story. Keep going.
Damn
This
fool
might be
is
what it
a
is.
Jewish guy, I assume.
Yeah.
He was funny.
No,
as
I
fuck.
brought her back to my room. She's very, and then when we were hooking up, she was like, hit me, and I was like, and like I gave her like the smallest of like, I mean, it was such a tap, and then where she was even like, she goes, no, fucking hit me, and I gave her like another the smallest one and she goes, no, like fucking like really like hit me, punch me, and I was like, well, like dick inside, you go, I'm just not that dude. I'm sorry, I can't. And then none of it made. Then we finished or whatever, and like the next, so it all makes sense though. She showed up for work the next day, fucked up on something, and then she tripped in the office, and her bag opened up and spilled out a bunch of like
drugs.
fucking like pills, like
I know this
prescription
girl.
pill
I met
bottles and
this
shit.
girl. Hey man, did you have news you want to share with us? Okay. That's not good.
She likes to be.
Yeah, I'm very meat and potatoes. I don't mind getting adventurous with a person I'm dating for a while, but I couldn't with a stranger. Be
I
like,
still, if Christine wanted to get hit, that's where I would draw. I'm like, I can't do it.
I'm the
man.
opposite.
don't know.
I can do anything to a stranger, but if I like the girl, I can't do shit. So
That's like John Leguizamo. It's the mother whore complex. How can I treat this the mother of my children this way?
Exactly.
And I go and
Carter Cruz, any comments? Carter Cruz and I talked about sex and porn and stuff like and kind of this whole thing of like submission and like boundaries and stuff like that. Early on. And I didn't even know she. Can I say that?
Here, hang on.
I didn't even know she. Yeah, DJ Carter Cruz used to do porn, and I have mad respect for porn stars, so I was so excited.
Yeah, I don't care.
She's not
I don't
ashamed
really
at
have
all,
anything
nor
to
should
add. I
she
was
be.
just
She was
laughing.
awesome. You're so good. You're one of my
Thank
like. I went back and looked at your stuff later today. I was like, oh yes, this one.
But I kind of think
Same.
that the whole thing of
You're amazing.
I can't treat a woman that I love that way, but I can treat a stranger that way. It's almost like you're saying, because this woman I respect because she adds something to my life, but you don't just respect any woman that you meet, and that's why you feel okay degrading them. So I think it's kind of like a personal thing. Like if a woman wants to be degraded, if you respected her, you would actually, but it's because you don't view it as respect. But it's not about what you want; it's about what she wants.
Sure, and I get that, and I'm down to do it.
Apologize.
I just like her and feel embarrassed.
Mark, just apologize.
It's
Yeah,
me.
right.
Yeah.
Mark,
Nothing
you
to
should
do
say
with
sorry.
respect.
You should say
I'm
sorry.
Well,
sorry
but
to
if you
the
feel
female
okay
community.
doing it with, so you don't feel embarrassed with a stranger.
No, because I'm like, I'll probably not see her again.
No, I'm more so with a one night thing. That has to be one night. I'm much less likely to be like. And that's why I said when that girl was like hit me.
Taking
I'm
big
like,
swings,
miss.
literally.
I don't like. Yeah, they're almost going like.
I don't trust you.
Not even. It's not. It's not. It's not. I'll tell you, it's not even about.
too.
It's not even the backlash for it. I'm just like, you're. This is too deviant for someone you just met, probably.
The first night anyway. I feel like
That's
you
what
have
I
to
mean,
ease
yeah,
people
I'm
into
like-
that if that's what you need to make that clear.
You're like,
before you
protect
go into
yourself
it.
more, miss. Protect yourself
Yeah.
more.
Yes,
like,
because you asked the wrong person to hit me, and what she wants is this, not like
yeah,
fucking-
someone slugs you.
yeah.
Right.
So it's a little reckless on their end too. I think for the first night.
But I mean, when her purse opened up, it all added up. I mean, she was throwing up. They had to send her away. She,
poor
I
thing.
think
So
they
you're
put her
saying
in
that a girl
hospital.
can only like getting hit if she's like on painkillers?
No. I'm saying.
Jay,
I'm saying.
apologize.
Yeah. No, I'm
Say
saying
sorry.
a girl. The point I made when I said that was a girl this hot being super stoked to come back and have wild sex with me when she had a bunch of drum. Like, ow.
Right.
I'm like, oh, there. No, it had nothing to do with that. No, not at all. I just, I mean, like,
But also, yeah.
I was gonna say also,
Definitely-
you're right. A hitting
definitely you were
in the
right.
face to me is like strikes some like if you want like real violence on you, that strikes up
Yeah.
something's probably wrong. You
Yeah.
should probably talk to somebody.
I just go.
I don't
dead
think the
leg.
insulting is so bad or like whatever.
Wrong there. Like if someone wants to get like have marks on them,
Yeah.
I mean, do what you want, and if it really makes you happy, fine. But I think that you shouldn't be hurting yourself
Yeah.
or wanting to hurt yourself. But we do that in every other way, so it's kind of like a fast way to.
Well, think about getting like a tattoo.
A tattoo is some people
a
love the
tattoo
pain
is
of
very
it.
enjoyable. For
I
a lot
get
of
massages,
people.
and if they don't like hurt me, I will never go back. Like they always are like, I'm gonna hurt, and I'm like, please, I want like bruises. So like
Right.
there's always this masochistic
And
side to
in my defense, with the respecting the not, I don't respect either of them.
Well, that's what I was kind of saying.
No, I'm joking. Big respect.
Yeah, but if I brought home a chick on a one night stand and I was like, peg me, she'd be like, "What the fuck was that?" I would never be like, "She didn't respect me."
Thank you.
I'd be
So,
like, I go,
cut that
she,
shit
you
out.
go, oh, she was weirded out by my crazy, my crazy request.
Ridiculous thing I
Right.
wanted that stranger to do.
Anyway, Tiffany, is it? Would you mind fucking my ass?
That I would assume required Percocets to work up the courage to ask.
At least poppers.
You think getting hit in the face is the same as getting fucked in the butt?
It's better.
I think it's close. Wait,
A guy that wants to be pegged is equal to a girl wanting to get hit in the face, you're saying?
Probably,
it's
yeah. It's
nuts.
about the same.
maybe on the continuum of like
on a one night stand, yes.
Yes, with a
That's not-
stranger.
Yeah.
If it was like a girlfriend
I
of
think
years,
girls get hit in the face during sex more than guys get pegged, though. I think so. I think it's more.
really?
I think a
Definitely.
girl putting
Yeah,
a
I
finger
think
up
you're
your
right.
ass.
I've never
So I
hit a girl
watched.
in the fucking
okay.
face.
They've never asked you?
No.
I got asked once on a one night stand and I couldn't do it and she called me a bitch.
Yeah, that sucks.
You had what?
Yeah.
You had what?
I had a girl be like, hit me. And I was like, I can't. It's weird. And she's like, you're a
funny.
bitch.
I had
You're
the
a bitch."
exact
You didn't
opposite.
stand up?
I had the exact opposite happen to me where
You asked the girl to hit you? That's the exact
Yeah.
opposite, in fairness. Bert, please seriously stop hitting me. That's not the safe word.
hey guys, you might as well make a cocktail.
Oh, show's
Yeah.
back on.
Show's been postponed until September 2nd. I know, obviously, that's not linked up with anyone's schedules right now, but it links up with mine. We'll figure it out later, but it's been postponed until September 2nd. I got to make an announcement.
You gotta tweet
I got to make I'm going to have someone write it for me because I'll fuck it up. I've done that before, but yeah, September 2nd. I'm in Atlantic City. The routing isn't ideal, Mississippi to Atlantic
Yeah.
City, but whatever.
What night of the week is that?
That's
It's a Friday.
Mm.
But
It's going to be
I'm
tough for everyone.
I got to Notre Dame, Ohio State that weekend.
Yeah.
You're playing?
I'm out. They're letting me they're going to let me run one in.
He's the mascot.
Well, I'm gonna get what I'll do is we'll see how much we can. We'll see what we can do. We'll figure it out.
We'll
And if
figure
you
it
can't,
out.
you can't. I get it.
I'm free as of now.
But yeah, it kind of sucks, but it kind of is nice.
it's bittersweet.
Nah, I'm bummed. That was going to be such a fucking good one.
That was
Yeah.
a hot amp.
Yeah.
That was going to be the best
That
one.
audience setup was great.
That's fucking
That's the bummer,
7,000. It did not look like 7,000 seats. 7,000 seats that tight in
Yeah, it was
is
gonna
going
be
to
best.
be
Good
fucking
kill.
insane.
Yeah.
Was because the Greek was 5,000 seats, and it's a whole
Spread out.
spread out.
And that was bananas.
And we've been doing roughly around 7,000 and 9,000 every night, but they've been all over the place. Imagine that was all on your toenails. They were right there.
yeah. And they don't get comedy around here. They would have been going nuts.
No, I think they get it. I mean, they're dumb,
No,
but
no, they
they
don't.
No,
get
no,
it.
he's.
Get it.
I get it.
I hope they got that. So wait, go back to people getting hit. Keep going.
Well, Mark and Jay were degrading women, and Carter was standing up for them.
Wait, can I ask Carter? Can I ask Carter a question?
You
Go
should
ahead.
degrade women
I think
if
that's
they
where we
ask.
left, right? Was when they disrespected women.
Hey, can I ask you a question? And feel free to edit this out and not answer this.
Speaking of disrespecting women, man, get me a beer, would you?
Wait, man, will you hand me my beer?
Nancy Pelosi.
Well, a lot of.
the woman?
Yeah.
No, you're the woman, man.
Man-
Mans, I mean,
Pelosi.
while you're grabbing
Nancy
beers.
Pelosi.
That's Mark's.
Mancy
Been using that one
Pelosi.
today.
Man, please don't give us a word.
So,
One sec, sorry guys. This is the ice.
so with every comedian,
Fridge right there, Manzi.
Well, give me a scoop.
Oh.
Give me a scoop.
so with every comedian, whenever you meet a stranger, they go, "Tell me a joke." Is there a version of that with having done adult films, like where people, a guy maybe hooks up with you and expects you to be like like the goat, like the next level in bed, and you're like, I just want to like make out and just fool around.
Oh no, it's really stressful. And I think a lot of girls in the business feel this way because, of course, like a lot of us like the crazy wild sex. Like I'm down to get hit in the face, but I also really like.
Carter, Jesus Christ.
Bring it on.
I'm just
You ever
saying,
get
like,
it
for
right
real,
across
like,
from
it's okay
Shane
to want
Gillis?
that. But just because you want that one time doesn't mean you always want that. Like maybe in the moment you're like, this is so hot. I really want you to hit me in
Hold
the
on,
face.
I'd be giving her rabbit punches because I'm not up. I'd be down. I'd be working the clinch.
Dude, straight kidney shots.
I'm not up. I'm down there. I'm in the dirt with you, lady.
You're gonna
So
shit.
wait. Okay, so then answer this for me, because I had a hard time understanding. I'm not gonna. I don't want to say names, but I have a hard time understanding rough sex because I don't get it. Now I like people that like to get choked, right? So we have a friend. I'll say his name. Edit it out. Who goes, "Oh, I like choking chicks," and I go, But is it just choking, or is it choking to the point where they go, "The fuck are you doing?" And then you go, "Oh, that's what turns me on."
I feel like I've never heard of someone liking to choke women. I've heard of women liking to get choked and men that do it, but because and they enjoy it
really
because
enjoy
the
it as
girl
a man,
likes it. But I've never heard of liking it independent of a girl wanting
disrespectful to
it.
men.
Disrespectful. Apologize to men.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful. That
What
was
about
kink
their
shaming.
feelings?
You just kink shamed a close friend
No,
of
I
ours.
think it's but also with the
You're allowed
choking
to
stuff,
kink shame?
it's not just
Double
about like
standard.
it's not
Double
just about being
standard.
choked. It's more about like if you
Double
do it
arrow.
correctly. There's
Oh, by the way, Carter and my legs are touching right now. As I'm doing this, I'm totally raw dogging her.
12 seconds.
Yeah.
I have
Well, you
nowhere
really-
to go, so it's just it's
really-
not-
I've got her in the corner, rubbing legs, going, "I can't wait to punch her in the fuck."
I almost punched her in the face fucking last night, dude. Talking to me about politics for 20 minutes on a bus, just me and her.
Turns out she likes it.
I was Jaguar Paul, dude.
Yeah.
I was going through fucking
She was playing
hell.
your politics kink, and you should wait for you to slug her.
I would
okay,
have done
okay,
it.
but really seriously with the
I
choking
would have done it
stuff.
for 45,
That's
dude. I would have done it.
foreplay.
Let's get back to choking, because I never understood the pitcher who got in trouble. Like, I never understood the rough sex as a guy. I'm always like, is it do you like to see the fear in their eyes? Is that the thing that turns you on? 'Cause I don't understand it. I don't understand rough sex.
I'm trying to explain to you with choking. It's not just about if you're doing choking correctly, it's more about choking off the blood to your brain more than your airflow.
Oh,
So
come
you can
on.
always tell if you ask a guy to choke you if they're like good at sex or not, because if they're bad, then they and you're like, bro, I can't.
I don't know if
fucking
not
breathe.
knowing how to properly
Yeah.
choke a girl out is making you good or bad
Well,
at
because
sex.
they know what, because you squeeze right here.
Okay.
If you want to be good at it, you can find out. Like,
Yeah, I'm giving you guys.
Is that a
like,
fucking
I've had-
rhythm ting?
I know, right?
I've had three
No, I understand that.
three women in my life have
hold
never
on,
asked
stop.
to be
You do
choked.
not know how to make a drink.
Well,
I'm not
that's the
drinking it
thing.
out of your glass. Mans, I'm not drinking it out
you
of
would
your
choke
glass.
the right way because
Mans.
you read what.
All right, we fucked that up.
rhythm is
Say
big.
something. Say the important stuff again and over again.
Well, I was just saying that, yeah, I don't think men not knowing how to choke makes like, what's wrong with you? How do you not choke me right? But it's like, just so you know, if you're interested, it's at the top. Like it's more like you're checking their lymph nodes,
the
and it's like a
sides.
light pressure up on the sides rather than like
Wait,
the
do it to
throttling
me.
the neck. Because it's about like
that's
cutting off
good.
blood flow, and you get a little like lightheaded, so it makes you come faster. Is that correct?
Killed 3 hookers before I found
wait.
that out.
Oh, new information fact. So if I choke my wife, she'll come. I'm like, look, next thing you know,
You have to be doing other stuff at the same time.
it makes you come harder.
Harder and I mean like harder and faster for me at least. I find faster and
I wish I had. I would need one 7-foot arm to be able to choke her while I went down on her.
that'd be good.
Or I could just do an omoplata to her and just.
I think a lot of women do like it. I like it too.
Oh yeah, they like it.
Yeah.
But
You can't say that. You can't say that because they're only.
Well,
you
I'm
can
just
say. You can say that. You can say that. But I just want to preface. Hey, any young
I
boy
think women-
listening to this, don't assume every
No.
girl's gonna like getting
No,
choked.
please
Yeah.
don't ever assume that. But
But every one of them
Always
wants
the
to be
woman should
punched.
ask.
yes,
In the face, hard, no questions asked. That's how it
Yes.
starts.
yes.
Yeah, every
You want to
woman
get a girl
likes.
really wet? Fucking sock her right in the jaw.
I think.
Dude, you want to meet a
Before
girl
sex.
at a bar? You know what she likes? Getting hit. Sucker punch.
Can I just say?
Walk up to her, right fucking hook, right across the
No.
chops.
At
I mean,
dinner.
split her open.
This is the difference between like I think this is what I was talking to Carter about. I watch porn all the time. I'm probably addicted to it. I watch
way.
I watch a lot of gang.
I
Let me
wish
just
I had
say,
a mic on you every time. Ooh.
gangbang porn is my favorite.
That's
and
my
I find
jam.
that everyone in gangbang porn is so mean to the girl. There's never ones that are like, disrespecting her in the ways that she wants, being like, you're such a dumb whore, like whatever the act out is. But there's this added like, you fucking pig, and like hitting her. And you cannot be having a good time with that. I'm sure some girls like it, but it's in every single one.
No,
Not
you're
every
wrong about
single
that.
one.
It's
You know
not in
what
every
they're
single
doing?
one.
Do you-
Nikki, I got some Rex for you if you need them.
I always am asking for some. I want a
got
respectful
you.
gangbang.
I got you.
Like,
Dare
where
I
they're
say.
where they're like, can I go next, please? The guy's like, hey, you know what? Sure thing. You're a
No,
person of
not
color.
that, but I'm saying, I like watching the homemade ones.
In hotels where it's just like one
Yes.
angle and just a guy.
Sure, yeah, but you know why? Because that girl's into it. That's
No,
like
the
her and her
girls on
husband's thing.
kink.com where you're paying
Nikki, I
$30
meant to
a
mention
month.
this to
They're
you
into it.
earlier because I actually did a
Kink.com?
very respectful gangbang once, and I thought I meant to mention it earlier when we were talking, but it was the setup was
Wait.
we're about to like graduate college. I'm with like 4 of my guy friends. we're, hanging out,
Yes.
playing a poker night.
This is the
And then we're like, we're all good friends. And it's like, oh, what if we played
They
strip
do it.
poker? But it's all good friends who've been friends for years.
Yes.
You're about to leave college. You're probably not going to see these people
like the Big
again.
Chill.
And it kind of just devolves into that. And I think that is a
the Big
setup
Chill
that you
prequel.
probably really like because,
Thanks for the rec.
yeah, I got you.
No.
So wait, you were the girl in it?
Yeah, in that one, yeah. I'm sure there's others.
Whoa.
Oh, my girlfriend said she already flicked Bean. My girlfriend already said she flicked Bean to Carter's lesbian scene. So right away. So my girlfriend already said she flicked Bean to Carter's lesbian
Jesus.
scene.
Really?
Whoa, that's a compliment.
You guys can't watch it because you're my friends now.
I already
how-
watched it.
Oh, it's my girlfriend. I'm sorry.
Carter, that's the reason we are your friend.
Yeah.
That's how my dad's last game of poker ended at the Elks.
The Elks Lodge.
Him and the 4 boys, they knew this was probably it.
Stop playing bocce
They
ball.
just-
Time to start sucking each
They
other off.
split Phil open, dude. Spitting
My
on him.
favorite gangbangs are when someone tries to set a world record.
The girl who did the very first World's Greatest one. Now I've talked to her. She's screwy.
You think?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No,
Yeah, for sure.
you came out on the good end of it, Carter. You got your shit
Yeah.
together. Like you came out on the. I like seeing like a hero story about it. Like because you run into some that are like you're like that was the end of that.
Sure.
It's like, nah,
Yeah.
make it out. They're
You gotta
weird.
have a plan going in. That's what I always tell girls that like ask me for advice about like, oh, should I go in the industry? Probably no. You probably won't like it. There's a very small percentage of people that will actually do well and enjoy it. But I think you have to have a plan going in. You have to recognize that it's not going to last forever. And you have to be aware that you're going to live with the stigma, that your whole family is going to find out. And it's going to affect your dating life, every job you have. And you have to be realistic about that. And if you can be realistic and have a plan, then like those are the people who usually come out like doing okay.
Can I tell you, I felt a connection to you after a very solid connection to you about
Oh,
the
God.
stigma.
Oh,
after,
God.
Here we go.
After Georgia
Make your
saw
next
my
words.
stand up,
Slow
and I
down,
didn't
Bert.
think she was watching it that first night, and she watched everything. And I was like, yeah, my wife when she sucks my cock, and Georgia's like, and then you go, that's a stamp where you go, oh, your dad's the guy that goes up and talks about fucking your mom to
Yes.
fucking 9,000 people every night.
Yes.
And you're like, and then I looked at, and then Isla, I was like, hey, I want you guys to come to the show. And Isla goes, I'm not ready to see her stand up. She said that because I think Georgia went to her and she's like, don't watch it. Trust me. You do not want to see it. So last night I didn't do any blowjob or any sex jokes. So I was like, fuck, man, what have I been putting out there? Like, what's the thing I've been putting out in the universe for fucking 23 years of like Leanne farted on my chin during oral sex? Like, that's
fine.
out there. I thought
It
you were going to
doesn't
shit in my
That's
mouth.
cute, though.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter, dude.
Cutesy.
It really doesn't matter at all. My daughter's seen all my stuff at this point. Like, she's not blown away by it. Even stuff about it. Like,
Yeah,
she
but
really-
Jay, you're a bit of a freak.
Hey, Brian,
Sure.
get in here.
My man,
The show is going to be postponed for a while.
for a few
September.
months.
Here,
Yeah.
sit between them. Sit
Are we
between
going to
them.
sit on this
Yes.
bus doing the podcast?
We're holding
until
doors
September
for
2nd?
42,000 hours.
Yeah.
It's all you.
Are we recording? Oh, okay.
We just like to hold mics.
Yeah.
Now, you ever punch a girl in the face and choke her?
How do you feel about LFO?
Because they love that.
What about gangbangs?
I've shaken a girl
Ooh.
by the wrist.
A baby?
No, no, she was, no, she was, oh! I thought you meant having just violence.
Oh,
Oh,
You shook a girl's wrist. What was she?
yeah. I learned
That's not bad.
I learned the hard way that like you got to check with people about whether they into that kind of stuff.
of course.
You learned the hard way?
Yeah.
The hard way.
I
She
just
goes,
think- I was-
2 cigarette burns on her back, and she's freaking the fuck out.
Hit her with a hot poker.
No, I just thought everybody liked to be choked.
So I put
Not
this shit with a
everybody.
crack
No.
pipe.
Just usually, you can do anything you want to me.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
Ah!
It's like people that weren't molested, they not freaky. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute.
Anybody that got touched
Hell
is like
yeah,
choke me, fucking smash my head against the wall.
Yes.
No.
We needed a black voice in this room
Yes.
that these white women were afraid to stand up to. And
Uh-huh.
here he is. Go off, King.
Speak it, Shaky.
Wow. What was the other topic?
Shaky.
LFO.
What is LFO?
It's a band.
I like
It's like
girls
a
who
killer,
wear
like
Abercrombie
a
and
cancer.
Fitch.
the
Chinese
best
food.
lyrics you can ever think of.
Oh, okay.
You know, like what's like so Patrice O'Neal once shared with me one of the greatest lyrics ever written was Notorious B.I.G. beep beep, and I'm picking him up. Let him play with the dick in the truck.
No,
And he
that's
was like,
Jay-Z.
that's what he said.
Oh, I thought you said. Oh, I thought you said Big.
Oh no, I'm sorry,
The song's Big Pimpin'.
Jay-Z. I'm sorry, Jay-Z. So we were in Scotland, and he broke down that song to me, and he said, "You don't know why this is good. I hear you singing I was singing the lyrics, but I was singing them wrong." He goes, "You don't understand why this is a good song. You're singing the wrong lyrics, but you like the song. So you don't understand the meaning of the song, but you like the song." And I was like, "Does it matter?" And he's like, "It definitely matters. He's trying to tell you something. What a pimp he is. Beep, beep. I'm not getting out of the car. Beep, beep. And I'm picking him up. Let him play with the dick in the truck," where he's going like, "I'll let you play with my dick while we go to dinner. I'll let you do it." And I was like, "Ooh." He's like, "That's some pimp shit
See,
right there."
That same song, I felt betrayed
Why?
because Jay-Z also said he was talking about getting married. And he was like, he said, "You gonna let a bitch put a nigga wrist in cuffs, divorce him and split his bucks?" Right? He was saying, he said, "Not for nothing, never happened. I'll be forever macking." And then he fucking married Beyonce. He misled a generation, and then 10 years later, he was married.
Damn.
Do you think he fuck punches Beyonce?
I don't know what they got.
You think he
going
likes to
on.
fuck punch her?
I know Beyonce. Remember when Beyonce's
That's a great name for a band, Fuck Punch.
Fuck punch?
Horrible drink.
Remember when his sister tried to fucking drop kick him in that elevator?
I do.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
That's about something. We
Those
never.
elevator shots are the best.
No, but they. That's a real relationship.
Thinking that one.
We're going elevator for elevator.
Yeah.
I think Ray Rice's was a little better.
Cecil Hotel. That girl, do you remember the girl in the elevator? The
Yeah,
Cecil
it was
Hotel. That was scary.
What happened
Who was that one?
Oh, the one that the Asian girl that disappeared.
Except she was just off her meds.
Yeah, she died in the water tank, and the people in the hotel drank her dead body water. For,
Like, why is the water so gross? Because there was
The funniest thing about document that was a 4-part documentary.
could have been.
That
15
it could have been a 15-minute documentary. It all ended up. It was like the whole trailer is like spooky thing happens. The ghost of a dead Asian girl could be up there, and also like the government conspiracies and everything. It turns out she was just off her meds.
She didn't take her
climbed
Abilify
in-
that day.
Climbed it.
There's a real person that
Yes,
disappeared?
she climbed into the water tank, and because it was too far from the top, she just drowned and died in there. But it's 4 hours of documentary of false leads.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not, and by the way, the way they confirmed it, they finally just talked to the family, and they were like, "Is this something that could have happened where she was just off her meds?" And they were like, "Oh yeah, when she gets off her meds, she does a bunch of crazy shit." And it was just that cut and dry.
God.
But the whole episode's
That's why
about
I
like
don't go on meds.
there was something in the world goes, "Is it the ghosts?"
I'm afraid to go all Gilbert Grape on a person and end up on top of a water tower. I'm definitely the guy that would underthink how deep I needed to get out. And I go in and I go, ooh,
But you'd
fuck.
be filming it, and there'd be a crew there, so
Yeah.
they would be able to get you out.
Yeah, they get you a rope
I'd
ladder.
make a hell of a promo. Hello.
By the way, that was a big thing too. They go, "How was she in there?" And the top of the tank was closed. They go, "She couldn't have gotten out, or she couldn't have closed the top of that tank herself." And then 4 hours in documentary later, they go, "Oh no, the tank was open." That's what they just go. They go. The janitor up there was like, "No, the tank was open."
Yeah.
Yeah, I just closed it. That's why.
They just
Yeah.
they reported it wrong. That's what
Yeah.
Hey, I got an idea. When you die,
Uh-huh.
like let's say you're gonna kill yourself or you're sick. will you
Okay, hang on. I one time had the thought that if I commit to suicide now, I have nothing to fear about with death.
All right,
Because
there
I
you go.
know that I'll take care
Yeah,
of it.
take it into your own hands.
Yeah.
So if you kill yourself,
Yeah.
will you please make a promo
Yeah.
and be like, June 18th, I'll be in heaven.
You know he will.
Ball with the ball, ba bang, a bang, dig
Yeah,
it.
hey, guys,
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, you guys can find me in hell for suicide because that's what I did. That's where you go.
Bert.com. The Bernie Boy Relapse Tour. Fully loaded. Yeah, I'll do a promo for my death.
Just on your deathbed. That'd be funny.
I would like to do a funeral for my 50th birthday where I invite
yourself?
everyone, and yeah, where I do it
Because
live.
a friend tell you that your nuts are framed in those shorts. I mean,
I've been staring.
it's
the
like a
whole time.
drawing of balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark,
So-
I've been my eye on your penis and nuts too.
This is a moment.
So wait, you're gonna have a funeral for
50th
yourself?
50th funeral where I stay in the coffin, but the coffin's kind of upright, like those old westerns, and
Quarters on your eyes.
yeah, and everyone's gonna come up. Everyone's gonna come up, and first the coffin's gonna start with me laying down. Everyone's gonna sit in, and then it's open casket. You come up to me, my eyes will be open, and you tell me what you think about me.
No.
Like you get like if you like I'm gonna do Jay if Jay looked at me, and I want you to get emotional too and think I really died, and you go, Bert, I'm gonna miss you, buddy. You're one of the few guys I reached out to, and I said I'm really glad we're friends, and that means a lot. Like, right? And I'm glad that one time we came over to Wayne and we flew in a night early and we just hung out, and you're one of the best guys. Like, say all that shit to me, right?
This is crazy.
And then you walk by, and then I get everyone to do that to me. This is my birthday. Everyone does that to me. Then they sit the coffin upright, and I bring in fucking Murderer's Row to give speeches. Right?
Have you told this idea to anybody?
This is in Huck
Because
Finn.
they literally just did this in Moon Tower for somebody.
Really?
Moon Tower Festival just did this
They did
exact.
I've talked about this
Curb
on a
Your
podcast.
Enthusiasm.
Mark Twain did it first.
Larry David is shitting on it the whole time about
Oh, it wasn't
for
that.
real.
It
No, I
wasn't
talked
Curb
about it
Your
on Two Bears, I'm sure.
But yeah, the Moon Tower just did it for I can't remember who the comic was.
When people die, everyone says the nicest shit that they never got to hear. It's so sad that
Yeah.
you're just like, no one knew they loved this person that much, and you try to take from that like, I need to tell people in my life I love them while they're here, but you just never do.
I'm gonna have a
You know why?
hard funeral.
'cause
I'm on a hard, I don't want this bullshit celebration of life. I want a hard funeral. 5 days after I die, everyone get your orders and plan. I want a hard fucking funeral. I want my daughters to see how much I meant to people. I want my wife to cry in front of everyone. I want everyone sobbing.
A mess, like
I want
Snotty.
a mess. I want a celebrity I barely know to play a fucking song on a guitar. I want a big cathedral. I want paparazzi. I want people in sunglasses and suits. I want fucking throngs of fans. I want it to be so big. 5,000 people showed up outside the church. That's what I want. I want a fucking funeral.
Can we do a Notorious B.I.G. like funeral procession where we're going down the streets of like fucking?
Tallahassee.
We should be going down. We should be going
Yeah.
through.
I'll be
No, we should
buried
go
in
through-
Tallahassee.
We should go through Florida State University. Just go through the campus. We always love Big Papa.
Do a big funeral in Dope Campbell.
Yeah.
Oh no, we'll do it in the Donald Tucker Center. No. This is my real funeral.
Can you talk
My
to
real
us like
funeral.
we all haven't gone to Florida State? Like, oh, we'll do Aubrey Hall.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's just
right.
cool.
I know.
What's that?
You
About
do
800,000
the zoo.
seats?
What the fuck is dope?
Do the
Campbell?
zoo?
The Florida State Zoo.
Yeah.
You know why you know why you have to do living funerals? Why people don't do? Because if you ever try to tell your friend how you really feel about them, it gets fucking weird.
Yeah.
They can't handle.
Let's do it.
You ever try to get?
Positivity, you mean?
Come on.
No, you ever get sappy with Tom?
Yeah, all the
yeah.
time.
It's
all the
always
time.
he's weirded out
All
about
I've
it.
been
time.
sappy with
Brian, we're
Bert
white guys.
and
We're white guys. We get sappy.
Yeah, we
with
get
each other.
sappy.
Grab a few beers.
Let's do Mans first.
Mans,
How do you
I'll go
really feel
first.
about Mans?
Man, sit down if they're gonna do this.
You stink.
Man,
Literally?
No, not literally.
I was not at all uncomfortable when you were near the kids yesterday.
But
Oh.
you were taking pictures of the kids, which was uncomfortable.
That's crazy.
That's not crazy.
What are you talking about?
Guys, can we agree this might be the podcast? This might be the podcast of the century.
I feel like it was a pretty good one.
That podcast shame, right where you finish, you're like, ooh, that was horrible. I shouldn't have said any of that.
Oh, dude.
I feel like hell.
And you just go, you know what? I'm gonna think about later what I said and like follow up, and then you don't, and then it comes out, and you just go,
You
I
forget.
hope they don't hear, and I'm not gonna listen because I probably said something like it's
And
just.
of course they
it's
hear it.
It's.
I did the
It's
first time
bad.
I did Rogan, I thought I shit on Stanhope.
Oof.
So I called Stanhope and I was like, hey, Rogan's coming out tomorrow. I think I might have shit on you. And he was like, of course he was like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
it came out. I listened to it, not at all. I talked about how much I loved him.
Yeah.
Well,
What
he's
made
And
you
then I
think
called
that?
him back and I was like, all I said was I loved you.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
The worst is when you go to talk about someone and then someone changes the subject and you never finish
You
it.
don't get to finish it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
That happened. I was with Stanhope. That happened with Luis Gomez and I. Somebody was like, hey, Luis is nice. He's a nice guy. And I was like, he better be. He sucks. He has to be nice because he's talentless.
Yeah.
And then I didn't get to finish it because they changed the fucking subject and cut me off. I didn't get to say, obviously, Luis is talented. I love him. He's one of my closest friends. I
Sure.
didn't get to say that. So instead, on just a
Wait till
random
he's dead.
podcast,
Yeah.
it's me being like, yeah, he's a fucking bum. Next question.
That Down syndrome chick you took to Six Flags is gonna be pissed.
Yeah, that Liverpool girl.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if those girls, there's one girl that I didn't have sex with. I think about her often. I didn't have sex with her, but I put the head of my dick in her a little bit.
That's sex.
That's
Nope.
sex.
Well,
Penetration.
Add it to- yeah, you gotta add it to the
my
number.
Number 7. It was just like a rattlesnake
lucky number
seeing what's in, like going, And so, but I stopped because I was like, if I do this, I'm gonna blow
Right.
load right away.
I'm sure she described your penis as a rattlesnake. She's like,
well, you just said Louis J.
just that
Gomez.
viper snuck in there.
But she was the coolest chick, and I sometimes wonder
Earthworm.
who she's married to, and I wonder if she goes. I wonder if she goes like, I go to Chicago, and she's like, I dated that guy.
Yeah, he put it in.
Yeah, he didn't. He never followed through. Go ahead, man. What do you want to say?
Tiny dick.
Go ahead. I just heard you. Can I?
No. I said he put it in.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Oh, you're adding tags without a microphone, and you're not a comedian.
Yeah. I just saw Nikki saying, "Was that sex or not? Did Bert have sex with her?"
I think yes, he did have sex.
Okay.
Legally, yes.
I think the
wait,
women
hold on.
can.
It wasn't that deep. I'm gonna show you, Nikki. Come here. No, I'm kidding.
I thought you were gonna do your
No,
fingers.
it wasn't like whoom, slide in, slide out. It was like dabble, dabble, dabble. Like if you were taking a paintbrush trying to mix colors.
Ah.
and
Oh,
then-
it was just
yeah.
like rubbing around.
Yeah.
Then it doesn't
But
count.
see, the problem with the tip in is it's still the business end. So you can still do some bad
That is
stuff
the that's
with the
that's
tip.
business
Just because
Yeah, I
it's
wish
the
I could
tip.
put my dick in from the other direction.
Yes, that would be helpful.
See, my pride kick in on shit like this. With podcasts where I'm like, they always like, yeah, we can cut something if you want. And I'm like, fucking cut anything. I stand on everything, guys. Even if it's something I'm like, I shouldn't have said that.
Pride.
Oh yeah.
I'm still
But
like,
you
I
can't get in
I
trouble for
stand
saying the
on what I
N-word.
said. Don't cut shit.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
you don't understand what it's like. You can't get in trouble for anything you say.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so it's pretty easy to stand up and be like, "Don't delete it."
Yeah.
Whoa, you're really taking a risk there.
I know.
You talking about shaking a chick? I would have never admitted that.
Yeah. For now.
Woo, boy. What about titty fucking?
What about it?
Do you like that?
That
as a-
never brought
as-
nobody down.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. It doesn't
Turn
yeah,
you
it doesn't hurt. It doesn't it's easy to do.
I
It's
think
kind
it's
of
kind
fun.
of funny.
Yeah, it's
All
funny.
right.
It's funny to watch a guy like
What
fuck
about
your
the
tit.
jizz when he hits you right in the lower chin area?
I feel like it doesn't hit you there. I feel like it just goes in your mouth. I'm not trying to be
That's even better.
like titillating. I just think right.
Titillating.
If you're
Hey,
wherever you want.
I feel like it would usually just go in my hair.
Really? No. I
Zoe
hate
got that hat.
Jizz bucket?
Okay, I haven't
Then you
been
have to
titty
wash your
fucked
hair.
since high school, okay?
I've never titty fucked.
With those beauties? All right. Comedy.
Hey,
Gravity.
Wait, are you as men would you be fans of that? And
I don't
why?
like it. I think it's
You think you
stupid.
call it?
I think it's a waste of time.
yeah, there's a mouth and a pussy right
And
there.
an asshole.
Yeah, and a butthole if she's
You like anal?
on pills.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a
fuck
butthole if she's like a deranged psycho, you know?
Wait, what?
No.
I had sex with an Uber driver once, and I fucked her in the ass, and I
Wait,
pulled
I'm
out.
sorry,
It was
what?
shit everywhere.
Was she your Uber driver?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
No, that just
Wait,
wasn't
wait,
her
wait,
job.
wait, I need to hear
That's
that
funny.
again.
Yeah.
I probably fucked an
Bert
Uber
was
driver.
standing right in front of you.
I was just flirting with an Uber driver on a ride,
Not right off the
and
clock.
ended up. I
what
told her I
did
have a
you flirting
hotel.
look like? I'm curious.
I was pretty drunk. We were just fucking around. You know, I was in I was in
He
shotgun.
just farts on the shifter.
Yeah, I was like, were you farting? Like, what was
No,
the
it was a short
flirtation
ride.
like?
Hey, do you
But-
like driving? Do you look great? I'd fuck you.
Okay.
And then she
This is the
I'd
weird
fuck
part.
you.
We didn't have a condom, and
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. It's probably too
this
risky.
was like a contraceptive move.
So she was like, well, just put it in my ass. And I was like, all right.
Yeah, sure, no STDs
Did
go
you have
there.
lube?
But it was a pregnant worry.
Did you have
No.
lube?
You don't care about the herpes.
Nothing?
She was wild.
The baby.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and it was a lot of corn.
Oh no! What did you do? What did you say? Like, what? How many stars did you?
2
give her?
stars, yeah.
No, I just was like, what are you gonna do? And I went and took a shower.
Was it
Okay.
was it in her car?
No, the hotel
At your place?
room on the road.
Oh, wow.
Years and years ago.
Oh.
Good times.
She
Damn,
shit
that's
all
30
over
years
you.
ago, for sure.
Yeah. What's
I
that?
feel like you should be more stigmatized for that than like I am.
Nah, what do you,
No,
you know, we're all
definitely-
human.
Definitely
we're all
not
adults
at
here.
all. What are you talking about? Not even,
kinda
what he did
gross.
was cool.
Y'all weren't tested though. It's kind of gross.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
What?
You just
You weren't
anal to
tested.
fucking Uber driver.
Better than Lyft.
How often can I ask just like the most obvious question? How often is shit seen in porn and like have to be cut out and like
Oh, yeah.
cut around?
Not very often to be
because
honest.
the process you guys use to like get ready is pretty extensive.
yeah, no, it's
And, like,
people
foolproof.
know what they're doing. I mean, if never like, of course, like things happen,
Yeah.
but it's usually with like some weird amateur stuff. But like personally, I've never like seen anything like
You never
that.
dumped
Yes.
out. You never crapped out of your butt during a shoot.
You got an enema, right? You got a clean house.
Yeah, you got like got psyllium husk. You got the shower enema. Sorry,
Can I just say something?
I'm a really loud talker, so I feel like I gotta keep it far away.
One of my least favorite things on porn sites is the bloopers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like nobody
that's
wants to
great.
see that. Stop.
I love
I whack
those.
off to those
I
fucking
really-
things.
Blooper when it pops
Yeah.
in the butthole on accident, she's like, "Woo!"
No,
Yeah.
it takes me out. It takes
Like a
me
little
out of
behind the
That's
scenes.
called not consent.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, it's like a husband and wife.
Whoopsie rape.
No.
If you were wondering what it doesn't look like,
like
to
a mother
consent,
and
it's when
son.
the
Yeah, there you go.
No, it takes me out of the fantasy.
There was one where it popped into the girl's butt, and she's like, "Oh, I've always wanted to try it. Fuck it."
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I'll
That's
send
a
you the
good one.
link. Pretty.
Well, that's
pretty
why I like
fun.
hentai porn. It's the only porn that I like.
What's that? Oh, with like drawings.
Yeah,
And
like
octopuses?
yeah, like the anime stuff.
So you watch that now
Well, I just
because you're just it's
well, I never really watched anything before, but I only watch porn like 3 times a year. It's like a special
like
occasion.
holidays.
I wonder if it. Yeah, it's probably like
Easter.
us. It's probably like us watching stand up.
Martin Luther
No,
King.
but I
Like,
never
this
watched
guy
it
sucks.
before.
Good point.
either.
Yes, you
It's
get
like I can't believe everybody likes this guy.
But I never,
know
but I
all
never
the
watched
tricks.
it.
You know all the tricks. You know, like that
Yeah.
girl's not enjoying it. He's an asshole. Like
Yeah,
What
they just got
about?
done with
all the
lunch.
good people are my friends, and so it kind of ruins
Oh,
it.
like us. What
Yeah.
about the hard stuff? Do a lot of guys have trouble getting it hard with a camera and a crew?
I mean, maybe amateur, not like really professional, but
Fuck.
I did have.
It's Viagra.
Kind of
though,
hoping
right?
they did.
Oh,
Some of
they
them do
must.
take
They
Viagra.
must.
I actually did do a scene. It was me and 2 guys, and it was this big movie.
And you loved them both.
And I'd worked with them both a million times. Like I was very comfortable with them. And like the one dude is being, we're doing a DP. He's being a huge dick to me. And I just like don't understand why. Cause I'm like, we've worked together for years. Like we always are like good. We're all super professionals here. Like what's going on? And he was just being really rude to me. Like, oh, you're in the wrong position. Like you're doing this wrong. And I was like, okay. Like I got really upset. Cause I was like, first of all, it was a very intense scene and he's being really rude to me. So I went to the bathroom and I was kind of like a little bit upset because I was like, this is like really intense. And I feel like everyone hates me and I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Oh, that sucks.
And the director came to me and he goes, hey, like, I'm so sorry about that. He like followed me to the bathroom. He's like, that's fucked up. He's like, listen, like, he's having major problems with his dick and he's been shooting it up for years.
Oh my
And this
God.
is basically like him realizing maybe his career is like completely fucking over. And I was like, okay, thank you for telling me that because now I get like why he's like taking
It's
it
not
out on
me.
me.
Okay,
And,
but, okay, but aren't you the headliner on that situation? Like the dudes are down.
Well, I am, but
Well,
like,
not always,
but-
because some of these guys are like been around way longer than these girls. The girls are just very disposable in porn for the most part.
not me, but
Not
yeah.
you. No, you are. That's why you're one of the best. Seriously, like you have a great career, and like you've won awards. You won Best Newcomer and Best Actress in the same year, right? Only Jenny Jameson has ever done that, and Carter Cruz.
I didn't know that.
So you're an anomaly in terms
Damn.
of. It's like being a comic too. Like there's for every comic that makes it, there's thousands that are like terrible.
You ever
and-
see Boogie Nights?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good movie.
That's all right.
He won awards.
Yeah. It's all right. I feel like that was a little bit before the time when they started like representing like the adult industry
But
a
at
little
some
bit
point,
more realistically.
at
But
some
I
point
still
you
enjoy
ha-
the movie.
but that is an interesting question because like I would think that she's like the star and the girl should be treated like with a little bit
Well,
more
no, that's why the
reverence at a
director was.
gangbang.
That's why they were
But-
apologizing to me. Everyone's like, "We're so
Right,
sorry."
right.
It was just this one guy.
Why didn't
Oh,
they
no.
fire him
Are we doing
like
the
right
show?
away?
Well, because like
We
I mean,
need
at this
6
point,
of them,
off.
not
he had a
5.
whole audience. It was the whole thing.
Oh,
There was,
gotcha.
like,
Finally, there's an e-bike made for everyone. Electric e-bikes, and they start at just $799. They are the fastest growing e-bike company in the US, and I will tell you why, because they are fucking awesome. They are awesome and they're easy to store. I swear to God, ours showed up. It showed up. It's funny. It showed up in the picture on the box, and the outside was a television with a bike inside it. And I said, "Dude, who ordered an old school television?" It was that small. It was so compact. Put it together in no time. All you got to do, it literally bends like this. Like the bike's like this, it bends like this, wheel to wheel. Throw it in your trunk. So easy to store and so fun to ride. Really, honestly, they did not cut any corners on this bike. Everything feels sturdy and heavy and safe. Leanne and I took it out for a spin when we were on Fully Loaded, and I love this. I big thick tires. I'm telling you, they're freaking awesome. Their mission is simple: make e-bikes accessible for everyone. Surprisingly affordable, starting at just $799. It's way less expensive. I'm not going to talk about other e-bikes and what they cost, but you've heard me talk on podcasts, and $799 is definitely doable. Folds up, free shipping, comes pre-assembled and pre-charged. You're going to be on the road in no time. The battery is hidden away, and there's an LCD display featuring speed, range, and adjustable power level. I'm telling you, you can go up to 45 miles, up to 28 miles per hour on just a 4 to 6 hour charge. You haul ass on these things. They're funny shit. I'm telling you, it's optimal for comfort, storage, and safety. Join the affordable e-bike revolution. Go to electricebikes.com and use the code BERT to get a free foldable mountable bike lock with any bike purchase. You're going to need that lock because these things are hot, man. That's a free bike lock when you use the code BERT at electricebikes.com. Got Bush? You definitely do if you haven't tried the best products from our sponsor today, Manscaped. Take control of your bush. It's important. These products are so good, you're going to be showing pride in your new bush-free yard. It's a fact that you will have the best-kept nutsack on Dakota Sack. Save big and be the most hygienic version of yourself by using our discount code BERT for 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com. Manscaped is the top of the line. I'm telling you right now, if you need to trim up, this is the only go-to. They've got the Performance Package 4.0. I highly recommend it. It has the Lawnmower 4.0. This is the electric trimmer that is the best. The LED light allows you to mow the lawn in the dark or over the toilet seat, which is where I do it. Basic landscaping. When you trim the hedges, the tree stands taller. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. The second tool in the Performance Package is the Weed Whacker, the fine-tuned nose and ear trimmer. And if you're like me, I'm telling you right now, my ear hairs are aggressive. My ear hairs and my nose hairs. I took an Instagram video today, and I saw my nose hairs sticking out in it, and I was like, I need to get my Weed Whacker. I got one in Leanne's office. 20% off plus free shipping with our code BERT at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use our code BERT. Don't be a fool and purchase Manscaped's ultimate bushwhacking tools. A video, please. Not that one. This one on my phone.
So Bert is going right now to announce
That's also the night I
to
lost my
the-
tongue ring.
Oh, I guess. Oh, we were filming an Instagram video.
I'll tell you the rest of the story.
I'm here with everyone for Fully Loaded Mississippi. I have sad news. We have postponed this show to September 2nd. I just went to the parking lot. There hasn't been a lightning strike in about 30 minutes, but half the cars have left. And I don't think that's fair that half the people would not get their money back. So your tickets are good for September 2nd. We will bring all these people. Do not make a fucking face, Shane.
I'm not coming.
We'll bring as many people as we can. We'll add some people. We'll bring a fully loaded tour here to Mississippi. Your tickets are good for that date. I will see you in September. Fully loaded, baby. I promise. So what are you doing with the fucking... You cut the fucking...
Mark. Keep that in, dude. Keep the ending. What the fuck are you doing?
Man, what are you? Man, I literally, I'm your fucking employer.
He's an asshole.
Well, they need to see Mark.
Why are you putting it on me?
Man,
I was sitting there quietly.
They need to see Mark.
Yeah.
Not everyone wants to blow Mark like
I mean, everyone's disappointed because they don't get to see Mark tonight. I mean, that's
This was the worst shot video I've ever
Take it
seen.
again. Take it again.
Man, it's covered in water. You wouldn't want to see
Look,
those
you were
droplets.
standing in front of the key light.
Do you want me to take
the
it?
only light, actually. Standing in the key light.
Bert, do you want me to take it?
I need someone.
we need a cameraman.
Man, look at how fucking bad that is.
I know, it's terrible because you were standing in front of that fucking light.
Man, okay.
Here, do it again. Do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I can't.
That's your job to tell him to
No.
listen.
You get out of the shot.
Nope.
I do not need a fucking end with Mark.
Okay, I
They
got
need
it.
to
I
know
got it.
he's here.
hold on.
Here you go.
If any people want to see
Amazing.
Mark.
Yeah.
Mark, you're so unimportant. It's insane.
I know, right?
It's funny. I'm looking at it now. No, Tyler, take this.
No.
phone. Okay. You get on the other side? Fuck nut.
I'll do it right.
Yeah, but get on the other
Yeah,
side.
and you do it right.
Oh wait, did you just tell me to do it right?
Oh boy.
Hang on, here we go.
This
Here
is
we
what
go.
happened when they start
Yeah,
drinking
dude.
at 4.
Can you see
What
that?
if we? What?
Well, you're out of
No, he's
Yeah.
perfect there.
No, I like this where people go. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Now, by the way, this is actually a good look for me, just above my tits.
Moves a little bit.
No, you're good.
And in closing, Nikki, what have we learned this evening?
Well, we've learned that you have great taste in music. That you what What did we learn? That this is not to talk shit about people, and when you do apologize, we learned that women like to be choked, but there's a certain way to do it, and if you don't know that certain way, that doesn't make you a bad person. You just got to ask or listen to this podcast. I don't know. What else did we learn?
Brian shake the lady.
In bed. Oh, yeah, just in bed. Yeah, and then Brian outside of bed has shook a woman.
Nice.
Which, you know.
Like a snow globe.
She was throwing punches, by the way.
Listen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you had that in.
I know. You know what you're doing? I just realized this is cultural. A white person says something and then just ruminates it on it forever. A black person just lives their life and goes, man, I've had a lot of shit happen to me. Mark's going, I lost my virginity to a 55-year-old. That's the worst thing that happened to me. Is that
Oh,
good,
yeah,
Mark?
that is, we learned that. I had no idea.
Well, he didn't share it on this. He shared that in private.
Yeah, that was
Just
crazy.
kind of put it out there.
She was
Yeah.
hot. She was cool.
Wait,
You
okay,
said-
let's go around the room. What age were you when you lost your virginity?
21.
Jesus, 21.
Is that, what is that?
No, it's
What do
just
you-
like, were you in a convent?
No, I was just kind of scared of boys.
Wow.
Yeah, and the first move thing, like, and just being just scared of sex and
College?
scared of being bad at it.
Well, you got to learn. You got to start somewhere.
I know,
Have
but
you- have you
once
ever-
you don't kiss, like I didn't kiss anyone in high school. Like I just
It
didn't
just
have
keeps
experience, and
going.
then you keep going. You go, oh, I can't do it now because I'm going to be so bad, and then you have to just
Sweet.
chug vodka
Here's
before
my
you go
question.
up into this boy's
Here's my
apartment.
question. Then say I know I'm bad at sex. Do you think Leanne would want me to be better at sex?
Yes.
Just add toys.
They just buy
No,
a
she
rose.
can't do toys.
Why not?
She thinks it's not her.
Oh, interesting.
She's too southern to do a toy.
Oh boy.
What would
Wait,
I
can
know,
you put?
but
Can you
no.
get one that's not electric then? I know, like a crank one.
Yeah, just get like a Quaker dildo.
Yeah. No.
That's wild. Okay, well, I mean, I'm sure she would have let you know if she was deeply unsatisfied.
I mean, I'm good at oral sex, but I mean, like, what if I like could really fuck like Owen Gray and just be like, facha, facha.
good. Have you
tried?
He is good.
Have you
He
tried
is
to
good.
facha?
Wait, what do you?
Did you bang Owen?
We were just talking about that guy.
Is he?
Yeah.
Wait, do you have
Yes.
sex with
Oh,
Owen
that was
Gray?
the one. Oh, yes.
He brings out that white vibrator thing. It's like a
Oh, the wand.
the wand.
An essential element to a sex life.
No,
No.
It's the best.
Wait a minute, is this
It is the best.
I don't believe in
His
that.
entire leg. The first time I saw him, his entire leg is tatted top to
Right.
bottom, black from dead black to letters, and I just read him the
Yes.
whole time I read him.
It's
and then
very
and
good
then and
move.
then I was talking shit about him on a podcast, and I went, he's got a hog, but he's probably one of those little skinny guys that's only like 5'6", and his dick looks big, and all the girls in porn are
And
like
then he was like,
5'3", and
I'm
all I
6'4".
did is I got a DM that says I'm 6'3". That's all it said.
Whoa.
A DM that said I'm 6'3".
Well, that's so
And I
mysterious. That's
went-
kind of hot.
So then we had him on Two Bears. Tom got him for me for a surprise.
Really?
And so he's like, we had a surprise, and then Owen Gray pops up. I lost my shit. And then at the very end, I go, hey man, can we see your cock? And he was like, huh? And I was like, is that inappropriate? And Tom's like, I don't know. Is that okay? And he goes, well, guys, I'm just sitting here in sweatpants. And we're like, that's okay. And he's
Even
like,
better.
if you want to see sweatpant cock, then fine. And he stands up and he whips out a 10-inch cock, soft. And we went, oh, I mean, it was the greatest fucking moment of Two Bears Live we've ever had. And we've had some good fucking moments.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Might have been when I first became aware of you, Bert. Not the first time, but it was like early on into me like listening to the podcast. And I was like, oh my God, I know that guy. And you guys interviewed him.
Yeah, Owen Gray has a solid dick. I mean, solid dick, and he fucks so good. Like, I would love. I've tried to hit what he does before, and Leanne, and I swear to God, I did, because he's got to move. He goes in, starts going down on them, and then he takes his dick and balls out of his jeans, out of his zipper, leaves his jeans up to his hips, and starts in.
Still buttoned?
And, no zipper, Nikki, zipper.
So, but
No,
it's the button
unbutton.
above. Oh, okay.
And he does it, and Leanne goes, are you not going to take your pants off? And I was like, this is hot. She was like, no, I'm naked. You need to be naked too. And I was like, I wanted to go, Owen Gray doesn't do this. They never do this in the porn. Can you just not talk and just, I'll put my fingers in your mouth. She's like, what are you doing? And I was like,
yeah.
this is what happens in the porn.
Yeah, that dude he fuck on the top level for sure.
Oh, top level.
Because he be fucking porn stars, but he be fucking them. Like, you could tell that they not acting when they.
Yeah,
There's a thing Jenna Jameson did. When Jenna Jameson back in the day, she would she would have sex, and in a weird way, her body would move in a way that you hadn't seen other adult actresses work, and you would go, it would make you be like, whoa. Like there was something very primal about her, and there's something primal about Owen Gray, where you just are like, God damn, I wish I could do that.
Except for the wand.
Where did Big J go? Oh, smoke a cigarette.
Smoke, yeah.
A long cigarette, that motherfucker.
Oh, I don't think he had one. He's been in here.
Literally.
You said he's everyone's favorite?
Oh yeah, I know he's definitely, and also he's a big favorite. I think of a lot of girlfriends I have who aren't in the business. They like to watch his his personal stuff like he produces because
It's like you know, if you let that man fuck your wife, she gonna think about him forever.
Yeah,
Well,
but
you-
see, no. Here's what I
can't
want to do.
get
it.
I want to go to Owen Gray Fantasy Camp.
Oh,
Hey.
he like teaches you?
Yeah, no. Listen, in this fantasy camp, I will probably be fucking 10 women because I've got to learn on the field, right? I
Right.
can't.
Oh, good
Yeah.
point.
Yeah. But Owen Gray Fantasy Camp, I go up to San Francisco or wherever the fuck he lives. I'm assuming it's San Francisco based on his tattoos. And then he shows me how to do, like, I'm talking like, coach, over you holding the club. He's behind me holding it, like going, no, this, get me into the rhythm.
But you don't
This is
have
a great
have a
idea.
9-iron. He can't teach you to have a 9-iron.
I think
Wait.
that is so
Yes, you
primal, like
can.
you said.
No,
it's
because
You
primal.
can.
You can't
learn
fuck
to be
with
better.
10-inch dick confidence if you don't got a 10-inch dick.
But I was telling Nikki about him earlier because
I don't know.
it was funny because I didn't even mention
No?
his name. But I did
You can do a lot
for
with a
kink
pinky.
sex and submission. And so he actually was not the dom. He's just the guy in the leather suit that's the gimp that basically the dom tells you what to do. But like, I don't even barely see this guy's face. You're just like, I'm not into like a submissive dude and he's all wrapped up in leather. Not really my thing.
But then a dom is telling
then
you that this thing
Every
needs to
time
fuck.
they turn out
Guys.
the camera, I was like, yeah, let's.
Guys,
Yeah.
talk
You
like
liked
this.
it.
So yes, Owen is a huge favorite in the industry.
Talk like this,
So it's
crap
good
like
that you
this.
respect that. I think that shows you have great taste.
I do.
You have great taste.
In dudes.
Yeah, you know
Did I
your
say
bad
this?
porn
Yeah.
stars.
This is why the great Judge Kavanaugh and Clarence Thomas did what they did. They knew this country's going to hell. We're in here talking about guys' penises. What are we fucking? What are we, fruits or
What are
something?
we, LFO?
That's how we get off.
I want.
Well,
We're talking LFO. Wrap this up or something?
no. I was just trying to be funny.
We're going to September 2nd.
You understand comedy? No, you don't.
This is still the
No, cameraman, shut up.
Nancy Pelosi.
Some fan that comes back on September
Somebody
2nd is going to win a fuck from Owen Gray. We're auctioning
Please
off-
post away. What's the matter? What's the matter?
Did you send that to all of us?
Chelcie Lynn's, I think, getting ready to potentially leave.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Should we get her on for a minute?
Shit, I forgot about that lady.
Yeah. Tell her to come on.
Let's get her on.
Tell
for
her.
five.
Tell her to come on and can she come into the podcast? Say hi. Yeah.
I'll get out.
That's
I
all.
will too.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
Is-
I'll hop out.
No, we got room.
Ryan.
Is there room?
We'll make it work.
Yeah, of course. Grab my. I so badly wanted to do this the whole time.
That's a lot. That's a lot, brother.
Thank God for that netting.
Anyone need a drink?
Nick, you can sit next to Carter.
Yeah, Nikki, sit next to Carter.
Touch legs.
cold ones in the freezer.
I kind of want like a.
You and I had such a nice bonding girl session today.
A LaCroix or something.
She doesn't drink,
It was
Nancy.
really nice to have a little girl talk.
It was so fun.
Prove it.
This is better than leg touching, Nikki.
So reliable.
Reliable.
Hey, Dave, can you throw me a water, please?
Anybody else need a beer?
I need some ice, but it's
This
under
is what
Bert's
this
balls.
is the best part of a podcast is when you're just listening to one person and everyone's talking around
Ooh, is that a
them
LaCroix?
and he's telling you
Hand
secrets.
me that. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Like
I've been drinking a few of
Mans
these. I
is
gotta slow
definitely in love
down.
with Mark Norman, and
Is there
I
anything
think
left?
Mark could get him to suck his dick, and he would not say no.
Huh?
Nothing. Jay and I were talking.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah, right.
First suggestion.
First suggestion. I bet it would. Yeah.
First suggestion would be like a movement, and then
Chelcie Lynn, come on in. It may smell like marijuana in here.
Are y'all in the middle of a podcast right now?
No, right now we are. Yeah.
I used to, but I'll have a panic attack, so I'm gonna.
Yeah. Where are you going
I'll call
to?
911.
We just canceled the show.
Yeah.
We rescheduled to September 2nd. Obviously, we'll figure out everything with everyone later. But where are you driving to tonight?
We're gonna stay here, and then we're gonna go to New Orleans for a couple days and just party.
For real?
Yeah.
Nice.
Recommendations.
Okay.
From there.
Okay. Hell yeah. Yeah. We're just gonna go party, and then we're gonna drive back to California.
Drive back to California. You don't fly?
We do, but we have a whole merch trailer
Oh,
that we
for
pull
real?
ourselves.
Really?
So yeah.
Who's with you when you tour? Is that your family?
Yeah, my sister, she does all the merch. She's the tour manager. And then Greg, my husband, I usually leave his ass at home,
Yeah.
but he wanted to come to this show. So I was like,
for
all
real?
right. And then my two openers, Libby and Tina.
Okay.
It's just us four.
Blonde hair girls, Libby or Tina?
Libby.
The
Blonde hair's
tattoos.
my sister.
With the tattoos?
Yeah.
That's so blonde hair.
Yeah. Yep.
Where'd you grow up?
Oklahoma.
Where in Oklahoma? Tulsa?
No, way south by Dallas. Well, like 45 minutes north of Dallas, right on the Oklahoma-Texas border.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sucked.
Did it?
Yeah. But now when I go back, I'm like, oh, dude, I'm going to get stoned.
Yeah, no.
Now when I go back, I love it.
Yeah.
But growing up, oh, I hated it.
Really? I was jealous. Living in Florida, I was jealous of California. And now that I live in California, I'm very jealous of Florida. Like when Andrew Schultz moved down to Florida, I got angry. I actually got angry. I was like,
Because of the warm water?
yeah. What? Tampa, Florida?
Because of the warm water?
No, because of the boat culture and the nightlife culture and like everything in Florida is kind of fucking cool.
Yeah.
And I always thought California was a cool place.
Yeah.
That like they had more vibrant colors and they could surf and their beaches were better. And now I go to the Florida beaches and I go, oh yeah, this is what I want.
Yeah.
Warm water and relaxed. On a way
Yep.
that could kill me.
Exactly.
Fucking take my daughter to sea. I grabbed fucking Jesus.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm bummed we're not doing this
Why don't
tonight.
you move to Florida?
I will. If I get divorced, I will.
She won't move. She wouldn't go with you?
No.
If I get divorced, I will.
Yeah. I would go to Florida because Sam would never go to Florida. Like I thought about this. If we got divorced, say I hit her, right? Or something. I wouldn't cheat on her. I'm sooner to hit my wife than she
That's a bit.
I've already said it on podcast. I burned it. I would move to a city where I'd never see her again. And so I was finding cities where I'd never see her. Paris, I'd see her. She'd run into me. She'd go to Paris. Kismet would catch me, and she'd be with her new husband with gray beard and long gray hair. And he would have a book in his hand and a coffee, and she'd go, and I'd be like heartbroken. So I got to go to a city where she'd never go. So
Drinking's for buffoons,
yeah,
he would say.
I'd come walking out of a bar with a prostitute, and she'd be like, "This is my ex-husband." I'd be like, "Baby doll," and she goes, "You can't call me that anymore." I'd be like, "Nah."
You're wearing a revolution hat backwards. Hey, is this your new life, bitch?
But Florida's one of my places. She'd never go to Florida. Not Panama City. She'd go to Panama City.
Oh my God.
But Florida.
I just imagine like, and then she reveals who the new guy is, and it just Owen Gray takes off his hoodie and he's like, I'm 6'3", Bert.
I think.
Owen
Have you ever
Benjamin.
seen Owen Gray have sex?
It's the tattoo guy. I know him from TikTok.
Hey.
I wouldn't know who he
He's
was.
on
besides that.
TikTok.
Well, people like make a bunch of TikToks.
I saw him
about
on Dick Doc. Get it.
Nice. That was good.
It was good. It was
That
good.
People of Brandon, Mississippi fucking missed out.
They ain't getting that now.
Back to Mississippi, dumbasses.
Yeah, Brandon. Is this smoke starting to get to you?
Yeah, I'm feeling
Okay.
it. No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
We haven't met though, Chelsea.
Nice to meet you.
Brian Simpson.
Branson?
Yes,
Branson?
No, Brian Simpson.
Brian.
Yeah, you did say Branson, by the way, and we have audio. We have audio of that.
You did.
No, I
That's why I was
didn't.
like, Branson?
I just said my name with a little accent.
Okay.
You put a little English on it. Branson. Oh, let me introduce myself that way. Hey, what's up? It's Bison. Do you try it? Yeah, you try it.
Laser.
All right, I want to introduce you to.
Shaky
Oh,
ground.
it doesn't work for mine.
Yeah, you go. Cuckoo. Go ahead. Cuckoo. Go ahead, Mark.
Huh? Oh,
He's like, what's
hey.
going on?
What? Branson.
Never mind. Never mind. Fucking John Mans is watching your TikTok right now, Mark. All right.
TikTok.
All right. We should wrap this up. Get you on the road. Get us drinking. Let Peter pack.
Y'all gonna party?
Yeah, we're gonna party our balls off. Yeah.
Why don't you stay and party?
I'll party a little bit.
Hell yeah!
Hey, you guys want a shotgun a beer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's
Yeah, I'll
shotgun
do
a
it.
beer.
Yeah.
Let's shotgun
I'll
a
do
beer.
it.
Yeah, we should all shut.
Hey, we should get Nikki to break her sobriety. 10 years. 10 years.
No,
10 years.
You did it. You proved your goddamn point. You made your point, Nikki. We get it. You're strong-willed, you
Let's do
piece
it.
of shit.
Oh,
I wanted it so bad.
No.
it was on your lips. That's what it was like when I had sex with that girl and I didn't count it. This is okay. If that one time with that girl, this is what it was like. Okay, like if we're gonna say this is what it was like. Okay. No.
Yeah, that still counts.
Right? That counts as breaking your sobriety.
I would think so. Yeah.
So now here's
I wouldn't feel that.
does it?
but
Okay, here's a
the times
question.
I've accidentally had it. I just go like if I've done it, like I have done like you suck something in a straw that's like in a little wedding cup that they give you, and you just suck it down, and it's like a shot, and you're like, oh my god, and then I'm just like, yes, I get to be fucking drunk for like because it really affects you. When I did Rogan the first time, I got the kombucha and it had alcohol in it, and I was chugging it like frantically, like because I was nervous right afterwards on the highway, like on the 101, like was that even good? And then I was like, turn this up, and I was like, oh my, I was bumping, and my friend was like, there's alcohol in this, and I was like,
Christine doesn't drink. She doesn't drink.
I
My
stopped, but
girlfriend,
I got to like
she
be
crushes
drunk.
kombucha.
I didn't mean to. No, I didn't mean to.
It wasn't a joke. Yeah, crushes kombucha. My girlfriend Christine quit drinking. She crushes kombucha.
Oh, it gives even the ones without alcohol, the trace ones, they give you something.
I'm a teetotaler if I'm sober. Like I'm a hardcore teetotaler. I won't do anything. Teetotaler is back in the day. That was what someone who didn't.
Total tea.
That's it.
Like you carry tea around. Total, like I guess maybe total means like carrying it around. I don't know, kind of.
Wait.
I thought I was bragging a lot and talking about your sobriety constantly, right? Is that what you mean?
No. Yeah, let's look it up.
Is that what it comes from?
I think.
Hey, will you pass me a beer?
That's crazy.
I don't even got a guess for this one.
Teetotaler is zero.
What?
Okay, freezer. You don't drink anything.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
What? Freezer. Teetotaler. It was.
No, it's TEE, so it can't be that.
Yeah, I knew you were wrong.
It's for guys that go up to the tee before they swing their golf club and they're like, I'm sober. Teetotaler. I've said
We can
teetotaler
edit
a
that
lot
out.
in my adult life, and I don't know what it means.
Bert, it's all right. It's your show. We can edit
Okay,
that
I
out.
don't drink. I'm a little bit of a carpetbagger now.
What did you mean when you said it?
Teetotaler is someone who doesn't do anything.
Oh, no
Teetotaler.
drugs at
No,
all.
like it's straight edge back in the 20s.
Okay.
Back around Prohibition.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
They're like, I'm just hydrated. That's it.
And I
You know,
won't
as
do
this
anything.
guy was putting the finishing touch on the Legion of Skanks mouth logo on my hand. Immediately, someone comes up and goes, "Are you straight
where's the
edge?"
mouth logo?
Right there
On your hand.
on my hand. Yeah, it's this, but it's on my hand.
Wait.
An X is the mouth.
Yes.
Oh.
But as the guy was finishing,
That's what that is. I thought it was for fucking straight
the
edge.
final touch, he goes, "Oh, you straight edge?" And I was like, smoking a joint while he was asking me that. I'm like, "No." He goes, "That's what that means." I was like, "Oh shit, you're right,
Dude.
I'll be answering for that for the rest of my
Wait,
life."
what did you say? Sorry, what was the first part you said that he assumed?
I got it that I was straight edge. That's what that. But an X on the hand that's what that means.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But I was just doing it for the logo.
I thought
of
it was
the
straight
thing.
edge, and I thought the other one was Wu-Tang.
No, it's the Bonfire logo and the Skanks logo. The guy was not a great artist. I'm picking the Skankfest tattoo people this year.
Chelsea, do you have any tattoos?
No.
Brian Simpson, do you have any tattoos?
I do, yeah.
What do you have?
I have a lion on my shoulder.
Yeah, do you have a witch in a wardrobe on the other one?
No. No, it's just a lion and the mane is flames.
Ooh. Shane, do you have any tattoos? Mark, you don't have any tattoos. Jay, do you have any tattoos?
No, we have both parents.
Yeah, I didn't have that, so yeah. Explains a lot of my tattoos. I guess.
Does it? Georgia and I don't want tattoos, and especially after they hung out with fucking Carter, they're like, Dad, I think hers are cool. That's what I want. Just little nondescript.
Carter
ones
has
all over.
tattoos like a binder. They're all over the place. It's just tiny little things.
It looks like she's. It looks like
looks like a
a
little kid's
desk.
sticker collection.
It looks like a desk in high school where someone just put them all over the corner.
That's what I wanted though. So
And they
thank
even
you.
say cool shit
That's
like Art of
super
Chaos.
complimentary.
Wait,
That's
what?
exactly
What is your set? There was one today that I was like, I kind of need. Oh, it says "Call Me Daddy" on the back of her neck.
Good pod.
Is it for the podcast?
No.
What?
I bet people do have "Call Me Daddy" for the podcast.
Wait. Let me clarify something really quick because it's actually
What does that
a very
mean?
annoying question that I get. People come up to me and they say, "Oh my god, I'm also a fan of the podcast." I'm like, first of all, the podcast is called "Call Her Daddy." Second of all, I had this tattoo years before that podcast
Oh, it is
existed,
called Call Her
and
Daddy.
all the Barstool guys knew about my tattoo. So no, did not get it because I'm fan of the podcast. I'm not saying I hate.
Why did you get it? Why did you get it?
It was actually, I don't know, like I hadn't slept in like 2 days and we were.
Good answer. Good answer.
I feel like
did a lot
that's
of
gonna be the
Molly,
answer
I
to
don't
a
know,
lot
I
of questions you
just
ask.
What did the lion with fire wings or fire mane symbolize to you? Like, why'd you get that?
I was
cool.
I was in the military and I was just like, just give me something bad.
Yeah.
See it?
Yeah. In fact, it was done by like a.
You don't have to.
It was
Shocking.
done by a traveling tattoo guy.
I think you're saying it wrong. It's tattoo.
Yeah, it's not that cool, but I was proud of it at the time.
That's pretty cool.
It works.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of an Asian influence to it.
Oh yeah, there's like Asian letters in it that mean.
Yeah, and I mean that.
Your arm, like that is impressive. Like whatever that.
This I got when I was really young. I walked into a tattoo place when I was really young and asked for I just had $15 on me, and the guy said he would do a no. The guy did a like a peace sign teardrop.
Oh God.
I just had it on my big arm forever, and then I was like I wanted to get almost like the Godsmack sun thing, and he was like, I do it's hey, everybody gets that. And he was like, I got an idea. And I was like, all right. And it's just,
by the way, this is how you know Jay has never Me Too'd anyone, because when he got a tattoo, the guy was like, I got an idea. And Jay's so non-confrontational. He's like, it's probably a good idea. Go ahead and do it.
I also said, can you not go over my girlfriend at the time's initials in Chinese, which is not a real thing?
Wait, was she Chinese?
It says,
Wait, was your girlfriend Chinese?
no.
She's white and you got her initials in Chinese.
Because I figured if it was in Chinese, if we broke up, I could say it's anything, but it's not her initials anyway.
Wait, do they have those left? Hold on. Do we share an alphabet with China?
No.
Nope.
That's impossible.
It's impossible to have initials.
A C and a K. They're like, sure. And they just wrote.
Yeah. No, they had a thing on the board that was like a Chinese character and like A. Another one, B.
So they don't have initials in.
Nope, they don't have
Man.
letters like that. No.
So that means PF Chang is bullshit.
No, hey, no, it's not PF.
That shit ain't authentic. I thought it was authentic.
That's what this probably says.
I know that.
No, I this got covered up pretty much. But when my second tattoo ever, I got Chinese characters for it was supposed to be. I think it was supposed to be.
You're really into Asian
At the time, it was like mid to late 90s. Everyone was getting Chinese. Yeah.
No, every black dude had it.
No,
Yes,
every dude,
everyone had
every
it.
white dude had it. So I got them covered up. But I got
What does this mean?
over here was supposed to be, I think, like BJ, Big J, and then it was, and then the closest I ever got was an Asian person told me, like, I'm like, what is it actually? And they were like, the closest thing they can give me is like air and professional. So that's what it said on my arm forever, air professional.
That's fine.
But they're all. I got this from like a lesbian in a fucking bar in Anchorage, Chilkoot Charlie's in Anchorage, Alaska. In the lobby of there, a lesbian gave me that
Do you
tattoo.
think that like what they told you is actually true, or maybe they realized because you didn't know it that they would tell you something so dumb?
No,
that
no.
you'd be
she
like,
was-
oh,
it
now
was
my
so, it
tattoo's
was so
meaningless.
nonchalant. No, she was just like, first of all, I was like, what does it mean actually? And she goes, and she was kind of looking at it and goes like how she was trying to translate it, almost going like air and like professional, or like the closest things I can get to what these mean.
It's like
Professional
fart-
hair.
fart-
It's crazy. Carter's questioning your fucking choices.
I don't have any.
But you know what? They make fun of us, but they do the same shit over there. You'll see a fucking Asian kid on TikTok and they got on a shirt that says security or whatever, and they just think it's the coolest shit.
Security on them?
Yeah.
Or random shit. I know.
Yeah,
what you're
security
talking
order will
about.
be like a losing Super Bowl team or
I
something.
saw a Mexican landscaper once in North Carolina. He was wearing a pink shirt that said "Daddy's print." No, it was "I came, I saw, I partied." That was pretty sick. He had no clue what it said.
There is a huge swath of Tanzania that is wearing Body Shots World Tour shirts that are my body with the tour dates on it. My cherry
Would you
chest.
airdrop them there?
No. We bought roughly, I'm guessing, 20,000 shirts, thinking these would burn out of my garage, and we didn't sell more than 1,000. There are black people wearing a white man's chest that say Body Shots World Tour, and it is the hottest shirt you've ever put on because it's fucking thick nylon, and it's hottest shirt you've ever worn in your life.
And it's a fat white guy. And they're like, how did he do this?
That's what I do.
Talk about privilege.
It's that and losing team printed world champion shirts.
Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm sure it doesn't look like a white man's chest. Nobody.
Oh, no, it does. It looks like me. I'll show you a picture.
No, but
It's
I'm
me.
talking about somebody that weighs 90 pounds wearing it ain't gonna.
No. It looks.
Looks like a white guy's chest.
Big stomach to them.
Yeah, look at it. Well, Halston will put it up. But
Can you imagine? There's a group of like General Butt Naked is like, we put on these shirts. We raid the village and eat the baby's hearts. And all the last thing they saw, like an Apocalypto, is just Body Shots World Tour.
Just running at them.
By the way, I know that's horrifically.
Hey, that's really insensitive.
Yeah.
To the Mayans.
Well, to the
Thank you,
Mayans.
Shane.
Guys, I'm
Stepping
just
in.
here to tell you what's sensitive and what's insensitive.
SNL.
That's all.
I did want to clarify earlier when Nikki spoke up and said that I was about the massaging during the blowjobs.
Yes.
I feel like it doesn't have to be a full-on massage.
Just a gentle touch.
Or just like a little hair rub.
Just a gentle hair touching. If you're still listening, none of the boys in here are listening, but if you are still listening, a gentle hair brush, a petting. Yes. Put the hair behind her ears.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's wrap this up and party.
Okay, we have to wrap this up.
Hey, Chelcie Lynn, it was a pleasure meeting you. I can't wait to do this again. I can't wait to do this
I'll be
again.
back, dude. I'll be here in September.
Awesome. Brian Simpson, fantastic fucking job on this tour.
Yeah, thanks for having me here, man.
Fantastic job, man. Killed it. Leanne was crying, laughing at you. It was so fun to watch you work, man. You're so fucking talented.
Likewise, thank you, man.
Big J, by far the standout talent of this trip, without a fucking doubt. I will never forget that first show, me and Shane in the back and going, sitting on a stool to 9,000 people, not moving at all, murdering. Mark, normally it's fun having you. Shane. No, Mark, you're always the funnest person to party with. You're such a great comic. Shane, fucking so hard to follow all throughout the fucking week. No, for real, I had to follow Shane every fucking show, and every fucking show you murdered, absolutely murdered. So much so Nikki now likes you. Nikki.
I very much respect for
Nikki.
When she saw the special.
She did me when
She apologized when she saw the special.
It would have been funny. It would have been funny if Shane.
My bad.
It would be funny if Shane sucked and you were just like, I stand by it.
But it means she has good taste in comedy.
I would have done that because I would have been like, good thing he wasn't on there. Like, I could just tell that we would be friends.
And we are, and you are.
Yeah, we are.
And it's been fun working together.
Sure about that?
So you, by the way, you sell the dick so hard with the Nikki, you know you're one of my favorite human beings alive, and it was so fun watching you work topless last night.
Oh, thank you.
Maybe my favorite thing I've ever seen in all of comedy.
It's freeing. It felt good.
To watch.
It was the first time
It was a what?
that 5 male comics were like, we gotta watch.
Oh, that's so nice.
I've never heard you say a word. That was the first fucking time.
No, it was. What do you remember the first time you did it?
Yeah. Well, I used to rip off my shirt for a long time and then put it back on. I'd rip off my shirt, kill a beer, and put it back on. And then one night I was in Columbus, Ohio, and I ripped it off, and something happened in the room. And I edit the name out when I say this, Halston. Something happened in the room, and I started interacting with it, and I was shirtless, and I'd already killed a beer, and then I killed another beer, and then we were all talking, and then like 20 minutes went by, and I went, oh shit, my shirt's still off. I used to put hanging on the mic stand, so I went to put it on, and this woman in the back goes, keep it off, like real deep voice, and it got a huge laugh, and I went, okay, I'm scared of her. So, it was a joke, and then I did my whole set shirtless, and then he came up to me, and he was like, you just did a whole set with your shirt off, and I went, yeah, and he's like, dude, I couldn't do one joke and get a laugh with my shirt off. You did a whole set. And he goes, imagine how good those jokes must be if they're just listening to your words and they forget you're shirtless. And I went, oh. So I thought, because I knew Carlin used to grow a beard before a special and then shave it off right before the special. And the beard was almost like a sandbag, right? So like running with weights around his ankles. Him and Pryor, that was what I heard. And so I thought, what I'll do is I'll perform shirtless. And then when I get ready to do my special, I'll put on my shirt. And then it'll be, the material's going to be so fucking undeniable when my shirt goes on. But then I went to do my special and I realized I haven't performed in a shirt in like fucking 10 years. And I was like, I'm terrified to be in a shirt because I sweat really easily and I get self-conscious of my sweat and a shirt heats me up. And then all I think about is the sweat. And I was like, oh, I can't do this. And then I did the special shirtless, which we thought
we thought you were just a whore.
Yeah.
But I kind of loved it. Like I like that too of like, it's something to overcome because as soon as I did it, I was like, this was so stupid. And now this is so awkward. And like, it's just a thing you have to think about and be like, ew, I'm so lame. Why did I do this? People are going to think this of me. It just looks weird. But it just, but it's a challenge. And I like it because yeah, it just felt different. But I could see getting addicted to it and then being like, I need this now.
Oh, I can't do it. And people give me shit when I go shirtless at the store because they're like, you should wear a shirt, respect the store. And I was like, okay, I don't have to do spot setting. Like, this is how I perform. We should wrap this up. Carter, where's Dave? Did Dave leave?
What's up?
Oh, perfect timing. I'm just going around complimenting the tour about thanks. Dave, MVP award. You were the best, man. You stepped in. You stepped in to host all the shows because Jay missed his flight. It was a fucking home run. You were an awesome fucking host. You were a malleable host because when we pulled back hosting and went tag team, you didn't say a fucking word. You showed up every morning at 5 a.m. to put a brisket in. You served barbecue to the fans as they came out. You made it feel like a full festival feel. You secured Rec Tech. You secured Tubbs. You secured Mel. All these great barbecue venues to show them what our life was like touring. Dude, you are more than a brother to me. You are a fucking best friend. You are so good. Thank you so much for your involvement in this tour.
Thanks,
honestly.
man. Feels like my fake funeral.
Yeah.
Hey, it's easy because it's all stuff I love, man. I loved hosting the show, and I love feeding people barbecue, and I loved setting up the disc golf basket and letting the fans throw the discs and see everyone go crazy. I just love having a great time, and it was an honor to be part of such an awesome festival. And I believe in doing cool shit like this, and you're the guy that makes it happen. So thanks for involving me, Bert. Appreciate it.
There you go.
Thank you. And last but not least, let's bring
wish
up
you were my dad.
Carter Cruz. Carter Cruz, who I wanted from day one, and I'll tell you why I wanted you to be on this festival.
Watch your wording.
No, Carter Cruz sent me a DM one time. I'll find it in my thing. Says, hey, I'm DJing a party. I would like to invite you and Leanne. And the fact that she included Leanne, I went, okay, she understands who I am. Like, if she had done that, I would have been like, I guess I can never talk to this human being again. But she was like, I want to invite you and Leanne. I was like, that's so sweet of you. I'm on tour. I'd love to do it another time. And then because of that, I started watching her DJing, and I went, oh, she's a cool DJ. And I love a hero's journey. I love a hero's journey, right? And so I'd catch you in your DJing. And then when we thought Tom had DJ Premier on his shows in New York, and he pulled me aside, he goes, you need a DJ for Fully Loaded. And I went, for real? And he goes, without a doubt. I went to DJ Premier, way too expensive. And I said, he goes, who do you want? I said, who I want, really? Because if we're going organically about this is my vision, I want Carter Cruz. And I said it on Two Bears, One Cave. And I said, but I can't afford her. She's like a real DJ. I guess I'm going to have to get like a radio guy, like a wedding DJ who's like, hey. I said that. And a hack DJ. And I could be your hack DJ. And then she DM'd me and she said, hey, I can be your hack DJ. I can do a great job. And as soon as she said that, I got concerned. I was like, maybe I don't know anything about DJs. Maybe she's not good. Oh, fuck. And that first night that I went out and Carter's dressed up and she's dancing on stage and she's playing great music, but cut to, I'm about to get emotional, when when I'm with me and George, and like, me and my daughter have, not a strained relationship at all. I over-exaggerate things. Yeah. And Father's Day, and George and I are backstage, and we're dancing to Carter's music together. We're just dancing. I don't dance with my fucking daughters. And we're dancing, and George goes, she does this great mashup of Rihanna into like a Rihanna song, and then Rihanna, you know what I'm talking about. And George and I were just dancing, and I went, oh, music's so fucking cool. And then she's like, hey, do you think she goes, do you think Shane's gonna do the same set tonight? And I go, of course. And she but we had such a connection that I was like, I think that night or the next night, I was like, we got to bring her to Red Rocks. I was like, I love her. She's such great energy for a show. You're amazing. And I'm so blown away by your talent. So thank you, everyone. Oh, Amanda, obviously. I don't want to go through the whole staff, but I'm just going to do comics. Thank you, everyone, for being a part of this.
Chelcie,
This was
aren't you glad you came in to listen?
no. I started with Chelcie. I started with Chelcie.
I worry.
I started with Chelsea.
I'm good.
I said I'm excited. I didn't get to work with her. Yeah.
got me-
What am I gonna say? It was so great to meet you and feed you some ribs.
I ate 2 ribs and 2 little chocolates. I was good.
No, I can't wait to work with Chelsea.
I can't either. We're excited.
Yeah.
back.
We'll do this again.
September 2nd.
September 2nd, everybody. You listen to the pod. You listen to it real time. We got to really let Nick go through this and hear what I said.
Oh, don't forget Joy.
Oh, and David Tell. And Taylor Tomlinson. Oh, there's a lot of people. They're not here. Fuck them. Anyway.
Fortune Feemster.
Dustin Dickerson, Fortune Feemster,
Weber.
Aaron Weber. We had a great fucking lineup for this. They were all awesome. And Coco, Joey Coco Diaz was a fuck. But to watch Leanne fucking, she does this thing when she gets real funny. She starts kicking her legs like she's like, it's the way she fucks. She goes, get her, skeeter, moan back. You can get her, fit her in. You can fit her in. Does my redneck accent sound aggressive?
It sounds fake.
This is my impression of Leanne. Now, I ain't know I smoked weed a couple times, but your daddy's done cocaine.
That is an awful
That was on the
impression.
Your daddy's done cocaine.
Whoa.
That's
why
good.
she
Daddy's
answered
done cocaine.
Yeah, that's a good line. It's the whole lead
The
up.
rest of the impression is really off.
She's one time Leanne said to me, she said, ham bone, have you heard? Anyway.
Like a lamb.
All right, I love you guys. Let's go party.
Thank you, Bert.
Hey, this was really fun. Thank you.
Yeah.
Still some people hanging out up front.
Would you want to run?
Hell yeah. So I'm really glad
yeah.
you're the one that didn't see.
I know.
Hey, get us a golf cart. Mark can drive us.
But also too, if you're ever in LA,
Get us a golf cart and the 2 bikes.
I live there. I go.